serious assault and a goddamn robbery.
That part.
What
It's a criminal complaint. Like we read it.
I'm just whoa. I'm confused.
Ooh.
Sound effect. Did you niggas you think cold? What you think? Oh no, you big dummy. She says, how y'all know he was trying to rob him? Who else snitching? There's a video, brother.
There's videos, there's a criminal complaint with photographs, there's all types of it. The evidence is there.
Good brother. I'll put your question up on the screen so people can see it. I don't even have no problem with you. But I put it up because that's how we know. How we know is because there's video evidence of him being beaten and robbed. That's how we know. Talk to me. Here you go. There's the phone number. I ain't scared to talk. We ain't like them other motherfuckers who afraid to talk. There you go. There you go, right there.
Good night, Jay Major.
Underground man, speak and talk to him. What's going on, dog? What's happening? What's going on, man? All the social media, I've been keeping up with you since this murder day, man. Yes, sir. And as far as this particular subject, man, Vincent got what he deserved. They was always doing it. But I hope they get out this situation. I hope they get locked up in this situation because we know they're going to. And listen, brother, I'm riding with All-Star J all day. I don't know what nobody else doing. I don't know why there's so much silence in the city. But I'm ready to, nigga, I'm going to use my voice to make sure that I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that shit stays on this shit and not to sweep this shit under the rug, brother. Not with me here. Yeah. Very commendable what you're doing, man. I respect it all the way. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Have a good night, brother. You too, bro. And listen, that girl Henny, what say you? So there's the question is, well, how? So why y'all saying why is he the only one charged? We're saying why is All-Stars they are the only one charged. Give me 1 second. Underground Master speaking dog face. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, you 5-1? You for 4-1? Oh no. No much for the 5-ball. 4-1. 4-1. I got you, brother. Thank you for calling in.
I don't know who Lee Hall is, but they have been on Benton's ass his whole life. They said Ben just leaning in a wheelchair without 10. This is crazy work.
Oh, Texas, man. Underground. I'm the underground master tonight. How can I help? Oh, things that could kill, huh? Okay, what's your point?
What's the deal? What's the deal, man?
Yeah, but hold on, brother. Hold on. Calm down. Can you repeat that again? Like home, bitch ass nigga. Man, speaking of how you doing? That girl,
Hey.
Hey, Janie B, talk to me. First of all, you got to put your head on the floor. It ain't no way you can put your hands on mine and he ain't gonna just laugh on his laptop. Right. You know something else. You got to go back on this stuff.
Oh.
I appreciate that. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
She popping it. She said we all over. Let's see some y'all. Hold on. Let me try something. You said I'm your ass. What? What? You feel me?
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother Leroy. Okay, tell me then. Oh, get your ass off the line. Look at Big Mama with her water jug. Why Big Mama had to pull out that big ass water jug though? That's the biggest water. You know she big. Yeah, true. Yeah. See, yeah. You sound like a pastor, dude. I could tell what he was getting at. On my mama, I could tell what he was getting at. I knew he was gonna do some assalamu alaikum.
Talk to me. Hey.
Yes.
All-Star JR is sitting in a federal holding facility.
Yes, he is.
Awaiting another court date for being a felon in possession of a firearm. His criminal complaint states that while being beaten and robbed of his personal belongings, a firearm fell from somewhere unknown.
Right.
From the heavens. I say that gun came from the heavens.
Right.
And it fell into his hand. And he struck it. His ass nigga down. I bet you won't try to rob nobody else, you bitch ass niggas.
But you know, it's crazy because when you read the criminal complaint,
I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I started hearing this line, I'm like, Dogface talk just like me. I swear to God, if Dogface, he be banging on people just like me. Shut your bitch ass up.
It wasn't with the brother. Say, what's up? And he took that. Hey, don't pick no tag. Yeah, they said it fell. It said it fell to the floor, man. I think that fat nigga that had the white T-shirt on had that motherfucker. Well, listen, brother. We know one thing. Listen, they kind of railroad.
I already have that. We know that.
The white women, like, they don't know the story. Like, they don't know the timeline behind this shit. They don't want to know. They want Detroit to be quiet. They want the media in Detroit to be quiet while everybody else telling stories. I'm not buying it. I ain't buying it. Salute, brother. You called in. Underground Mass speaking dog. Where you calling from, caller? Oh, West Texas. West Texas. Talk to me, brother. Junior and
You sound like it.
I was listening to him in the shower.
In the shower?
out, and I've been a fan ever since 3 years ago. And I'm all the way. I'm from Texas. I'm 1,000% with All-Star JR down every day, and everybody from Michigan, Detroit. All right, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Underground Mass speaking. My name is Dogface. That girl here is in the building. What you calling from, caller? Calling from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee. Oh, yes. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah. Yeah. They need to free that man. He's doing what he had to do. I agree.
Absolutely.
Yes, I really agree with that. That was putting people on him. He done what he had to do. Free that man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. And do the bread and do the BNT. That's right.
Said and do the BNT. He's stupid. He said and do the BNT.
We can praise this shit. You ain't got to agree with us. You cannot agree. We can have a conversation. And I'm going to let you say why you don't agree. I'm going to let you say it. Promise you. I'm going to let you say it.
I promise you.
I ain't going to cut you off. I'm going to let you say it.
I like Dogface already.
It's a wiggle.
This is how you get
Do the band 10, you bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. You a hoe. Look like your mama, you bitch ass nigga. That's my number right there. Call that number right there, goddammit.
He said you look like your mama. I like this.
Where from?
Your mama.
Hello? Hey man, this Chopper from Up at the Station podcast, man. Hey, I was calling in to say that, man. Hey, I was JR, bro. He got picked up because of the gun charge in his background.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have
No.
Yeah, I read it. Hey, I read the paperwork, but he only got picked up because what they seen on the camera, he had to be transported back to Houston. You know what I'm saying? That's why they charged him with that. So let me ask you a question, brother. You read the complaint? Did you see in the complaint where it says that he was being assaulted and robbed?
Right.
Yeah, I know that. He gonna get up on that. He gonna get up on that part. But they had that. His lawyer, when he go to see the court, he gonna talk to his lawyer. His lawyer gonna tell him not to take the the first bond. You know what I'm saying, to get out on the charge, because he gonna get him off on the case, because that's a clear case. He gonna get off on that.
But the question is, why is nobody?
Yeah, you didn't answer the question.
Why is nobody else charged? That's the question.
Yeah.
If everything is seen on camera,
Everybody on All-Star J, but nobody in nobody. 03.
not just somebody gets shot. The person who did the shooting was the original victim in the complaint.
Oh yeah, I know.
He said, "Oh yeah."
They was in the right on all that, but it's just his background was gonna have him picked up anyway, because he the only person seen with the gun on the camera, you know. But he was gonna get picked up regardless of that charge. He's gonna get picked up regardless. His lawyer gonna tell him not to take the bond because he gonna get him off on the case.
Yep.
All right, I got.
That's what my lawyer would tell me too. You know what he's talking about. Don't act like he bullshitting in my face.
Baseball wrong. Hey, that girl Henny, the newest addition to the team. She's been around a long time.
What to say?
I know you ain't new.
I don't know you. You changed your hair. She didn't put her hair in a ponytail. She didn't took the ponytail down. Girl, you so big. You just sister girl. You ain't nobody trying to hit them draws. You said he been watching my channel, and you know why he been watching my channel? Because I was dissing yesterday, and I bet you. And then look, you said Baby Bray's been watching my channel, right? Because his two homies yesterday that was in my live, I dissed they hood. So look, I gave it less than 24 hours. I gave it about 16 hours, 14 hours. And I left it up. I put it on membership only. You gotta pay me. This shit ain't free. I know his homie like, hey, you know, Neptune with this and that. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, and then go find me and go find somebody in that old ass penitentiary that been in there 50, 11 years, and then have that bitch ass nigga get on here and say some bitch ass shit that I didn't do. And so other than that, turn me up. Turn me up. Hype me up. I hype me up. Yeah, I'm gonna play Glorilla on their ass and just go ahead and say F the live, and I'm you know, copyright and then delete it. Yeah, nigga. I don't give a damn about them niggas. But I know at the same time, he'll watch me, don't say nothing. Cause they can't say if they ain't got nothing on you, they can't say nothing about you. That's why they don't bring you up. They just clout you up by saying your name. I get it already. I used to take it personal. Now I got several thousand viewers and subscribers, so I ain't worried about them niggas.
You know, already.
But if you say Bray's trying to show that pet squirrel or somebody that's on a level 4, he trying to do that Shawshank Redemption. That ain't nothing new. I seen the movie Shawshank Redemption. I don't want to see no nigga with no pet squirrel, no pet rat, no pet lizard, none of that. A pet bearded dragon, none of that. I don't want to go to jail again. I know what it is on them yards. Them niggas be finding comfort in them animals. Blood, I'm boo. Go to the hole. They'll turn up if the police tell them they got to get rid of the animal. Them niggas will turn up and go to the hole. Yeah, I'll turn up and go to the hole when I fight somebody. What are you talking about? Them niggas crazy. I'll be like, what is you talking about? You going to jail for a squirrel, a hawk, or whatever the hell you got, or whatever pigeon, whatever the hell they be having.
That's right, bro.
He said my nigga flossing pet squirrels. Hey, baby Braves, keep with your content, big dog. If you showing squirrels in your penitentiary, do your thing, big dog.
Underground Master speaking. It's Starfish called Rome. Where you call it from? And what you got to say, caller? I'm coming from Columbia, South Carolina. It's the boy that raised there. I appreciate that, brother. What do you have to say about this whole situation?
Yeah, he like stop greasing me. Say what you gotta say.
No, that's great. That nigga did what he did. I would have urinated on his fuck ass. He deserved what
Yeah, pet detective type. Pet detective type.
Take that, right? Appreciate you calling in, and I appreciate everything you said. But let me just tell you something, bro. Let me just, while you on the phone, I'm gonna leave you on the thoughts like this, right? This is not a Detroit versus Houston or Detroit versus even Baton Rouge thing. Well, you got a group of motherfuckers who just so happen to be from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, bro. And these niggas, we know for a fact they didn't even know All Star JR.
Mm.
Stop the fuck up, paralyzed and missing fingers and hanging.
And don't even know him.
No,
But Junior. Yo, yeah, Junior was the only one smashing it. He the one that wasn't even in there in the restaurant. He done sent y'all on a dummy mission.
Yeah, and Junior sent him on dummy mission. They get the win still. They can learn a lot from a guy dummy. Yeah,
that part.
They called in. Underground Master speaking. Where you calling from, Carlos? Oh, down like my dog. Where you calling from, brother? Underground Master speaking. Where you calling from, Carlos? Yo, I'm calling in from Chicago, Illinois. What's up, Time? What's up with you, brother?
You gotta turn your TV down or whatever you're watching on. You gotta turn that down in the background.
This situation going on. You gotta turn your background. Hit you much of you. My bad. So this situation going on with All-Star JR, I feel like what people are talking about is how when the situation happened to King Von in Atlanta, people was clowning, the NBA camp was clowning them for it. Like people aren't talking about it the same way, like how they was covering people to like fly for Von and all this other stuff. I just want to know what people about that. Bro, at the heart of me, I don't want to see nobody lose their life. Bro, if motherfuckers have violated you in a real way, and you have to protect yourself or protect what you have, then I'm all for putting the nigga down. But this is the same thing that happened with Bond. It's a thing of here, bro. Me and so many nations in the annals of history have fallen because niggas don't know how to check their emotions. They too tender about a bitch.
Cause war.
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling in, caller.
Shout out to Chicago.
Shout out to Chicago. Chicago been calling in with some good shit.
They have. Not only that, I like me some King Von. I don't care what nobody says. Hip hop serial killer, I don't care. I like him.
Hey, listen.
Not to fuck around with him.
Underground man, who am I talking to?
Your mama. That's what I would have told him. Your mama.
You just want to say,
I just want to say,
you are one of the realest.
See one of them glazing ass things. Girl, please. Girl, please. She fat. That's a big girl. That's a very, very big girl. That's why she laughing. She know that's a big old girl. Caller.
I ain't even in the street no more. I'm gonna put this shit on the floor. You hear me? We love you. I appreciate you.
Who's we? You, yourself, and I? That's how big it is.
What you doing? We love you.
Probably look like Joanna Man too. Atlanta. I told you, it's a big old girl from Atlanta. Big old girl from Atlanta. Delaware. I don't mess with Delaware. That's where Poetic Flacco from. Oh my mama. We ain't rocking with Flacco over here, gang. We ain't rocking with Flacco over here, gang.
But something I don't hear people talking about. Playing police games. If you go back to Big Mike, remember we remember. They got the Palm Bridge or whatever. Turned down one of their videos, yeah, and ended up getting hit behind the shit. Yes, he, you know what I'm saying? And even like he said they got the police involved with that. And they got the police involved with 6ix9ine right there. Where they got his shut down. All of them are being police games.
And I'm sorry, they had something to do with Takeoff too. That's just my opinion.
Yep, Takeoff. Duke the Ruler, yep.
My shit, this shit gotta be stopped.
That's a fact.
You gotta be stopped. Thank you for calling in, caller.
Shout out to Delaware.
Who we calling from, caller?
This is real.
Hey, listen, you gotta turn your background down a little bit.
Look how you talking about it.
What's going on? What we trying to California?
He said, "Don't be trying to California me." He said, "Don't be trying to California me." He crazy. He said, "Don't be trying to California me." Flacco played in Ghostbusters. You stupid.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay. You all the time. You on everything.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
You're doing a good damn job.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Like keeping it real.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Have a good night.
You too. Hey, listen.
I love how you getting your flowers tonight. I'm just sitting here smiling like, wow, like you really getting your flowers.
Yeah, people be trolling on the phone calls. I ain't gonna lie. He lucky that people, but All Star JR did the right thing, so the whole world know he supposed to deal with. Like, if you say different, you from NBA. If you say different from All Star J doing what he did, you with Ben Team.
That All Star JR is the only one who's being charged at all. It's just
I know. With a self defense. Yeah. But it's sealed. Paperwork is sealed already.
It is in the criminal complaint
They
alone.
paperwork is sealed
The
already.
ones they're John Doe's. That doesn't mean I've
The
never
paperwork is sealed already. That's what that means. They gave statements.
Hey, I want
Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Give me the algorithm, man. Y'all gotta hit that like button.
we met with him out here in Southwest Michigan. I'm from Ball Harbor, actually. Ben Harbor. Yeah. You from out south, late 23rd from far from Michigan. So yeah, y'all show up. Yeah, shout out to All Star, man. That whole situation fucked up, but I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
That's what he did do. He did what he had to do.
Yes, sir. Austin from Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte in the building. Talk to me, brother. Yes, sir. Brother Dogface.
He said brother Dogface. He called him brother Dogface.
On the All-Star day.
He said brother Dogface. Like he had church or something.
And on some real things. But, Defensive Player of the Year, All-Star JR. Salute to him. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you calling in. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
What are we missing?
I don't know.
And listen, what are the chances that NBA Ben 10
and nobody been charged?
2 weeks?
They told him like a mother love. If you didn't tell, you would put to jail. They would have woke up handcuffed to the bunk.
Are people? What's the John Doe kid? Why they ain't using their names? Them niggas ain't no victims.
Right.
John Doe. The niggas got them like victims in the paperwork.
They were the first ones that are on camera in the commission of a crime. It's on camera. Like, you got it.
So watch this, Henny. So I think people see, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand this. Watch this. So listen. NBA Ben 10, dead end run. No matter what happens, they can never assume the position of victims.
No.
Just because if you get shot in the commission of a felony, that don't make you the victim.
No.
Get your bitch ass a nigga who got.
He said get your bitch ass. He said get your bitch ass.
Nigga. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Hello. Thank you for calling in, callers. Everybody who called in, I thank you. I appreciate your hearing.
Yes.
What? Help me to understand.
I can't, because I can't make sense out of none of it, because like you said, they would never be victims when they were the criminals in the complaint. From the Didia, JR is the victim in this situation.
Underground Master speaking. Where you called in from, caller? Caller from the DMV. DMV. I think JR situation sound like police. What? Your situation, huh? You know what I'm saying? I agree with you when they try to get you. So you're the original defensive player of the year, right? Hey, bro, don't make me blush, brother.
He said don't make me blush. He's stupid. He said don't make me blush. What's the deal, Big Stacks?
So I was just there. If I was in that situation and somehow I died like that, but
Oh my mama. And you can't tell me when to get out of my craziness. If y'all were jumping me 7 deep, I am crazy. I am out of my mind. You dropped the strap. You lucky I didn't. Well, you lucky I didn't head tap your ass.
Like, from one defensive player of the year to another. And I hope they can get a treatment. And,
said they got internet time. He said, "Oh,
somebody done lost their legs."
Yeah, he can't pick his nose no more. He can't dig in his ear no more. He can't pull the trigger no more. He got his trigger finger blue on. That's real talk. He can't dig in his nose. He can't dig in his booty. He can't dig in his ear. He can't pull the trigger. He got to be a.
Cause next time they're gonna blow your bitch ass arm off, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, somebody watching your interview, they said,
They said, blow your bitch ass arm.
Bitch ass. They was watching. Now that was the question I was asking.
Hey, you keep.
That's that background. They gotta turn their TV off. They gotta turn their TV off.
You gotta be quick, more quicker than that. You know what you get the song?
Yeah.
You try to jump and you gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah. Well, get quicker than that. Yeah. That's old school, JB. That's old school.
Right. You know I'm on. Like, be quicker than that.
That's quicker than that.
This is the air room. Don't put your hands on somebody. I'm expected to hit that. Somebody. You don't know how many times they're gonna hit you back.
Yeah, don't yourself. You ain't got to worry about it.
You can't control how somebody react and respond to you.
Kept on what the party was at Atlantic Ocean. And then they kept on managing. Listen, you managing somebody else's business. They've already admitted that they didn't even know All-Star JR. So if y'all don't know him, how y'all find yourself into a big what
exactly. You don't even know the man, and you robbing them for the check.
He say he wanted to be in a place where they could just shoot each other out.
That was him. Same one.
You know, somebody know you. You say I'll pop your straight nigga. You say I'll fight your straight nigga. And you say I'll fight your straight nigga. And you can't get my hair in
Yeah. Okay, lady. She is from Detroit. She is not playing. She said we do everything the best. Okay, lady.
The motherfuckers crazy as hell down there. That's what's going on. That's why only motherfuckers can pick up. That's the silver line between all this shit. Oh, I agree. Yeah. You don't disagree with me today. Yeah,
I agree too. You ain't getting nothing.
He have his ass picked up. He trying to protect that bitch ass son of his.
Oh.
Hey, but big game. Now listen, he say that motherfucker knee fucked up, but when that goddamn pistol went to popping, that when the moving that motherfucker like a linebacker.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, that's crazy work. Yeah, he was supposed to be getting knee therapy. And when them gunshots went off, he got to running. Boy, his leg worked fast as mother. Hey, look, dog is on their neck, bro. Dog is let it breathe.
Y'all will help the world put an end.
Y'all remember when JR told the whole world, yeah, I just came back from therapy. I didn't even know they was there. And when he heard that pow, 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 JR, his boy Hussein Bolt, he was out of there. His head went down and his elbows was higher than his head. That's how fast he ran up out that stuff. That nigga said, yeah, I just came back from therapy, you know, and I was over there with my relatives and this, and that. I came back from therapy. And then when he heard that pow, 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 that nigga was Hussein Bolt. Ready, set, pow! That nigga took off like he was American Michael Johnson all over again. Boy, listen.
And to Jay Prince Sr., I've always respected you. I've always looked up to you.
He said, bitch ass Jay Prince.
Underground Master speaking, how can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking at this whole situation, but my only thing is, what do you do if
I could tell by the first route she is from Georgia, she is from Atlanta or something. She from Georgia for sure. I've been out here long enough. She from Georgia.
with the police saying, I'm like, some white saying they scared of the Prince family and everybody. What is he to do? What is All Star to do? How can you fight this situation?
We need the public relations campaign to shine a light on that bitch ass shit going on down there. And that's why I am talking. That's why I am using my platform and using my voice to shine some light.
He gonna, ooh, Bob Ty's gonna hate him. Bob Ty is gonna hate him for this. Cause look, haven't y'all heard? And I don't know if y'all new to YouTube, but I only been on here a year. Have y'all heard that Mob Ties got some connection with the Hey, what's popping, J Rock? You heard that Jay Prince and his family got ties with the police from way back? If Dogface was to press a line and get a campaign started from YouTube, and people can electronically sign, e-sign, you know what I mean? Where that lawyer be telling you you can e-sign, use these documents, and it's good as a lawyer. Yes, you can e-sign, pressing a line about All-Star JR getting jumped by 7 people and him even being in jail. Okay, yes, he's a felon. He was getting robbed. They dropped a gun. And you gonna lock him up because he used it? That's not the American way. But you know what the American way is? Protest. You can call it telling if you want to.
What happened?
I'm looking for more Detroit podcasters and YouTubers to come out and help me join this motherfucking fight. I'm looking for motherfuckers to operate with courage and some integrity. Underground Master Speaker, how can I help you? Where you calling from, caller?
Look, bro, even if I was to call his live and say, yeah, we could do it, blah, 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 blah. This, you know, and with my subscribers, he's gonna, hey, chat, hey, to Adorn, I still wanted to call you Heaven's Gifted. But look, if I was to link up with Dogface right now, right? He said he's looking for YouTubers. Just by my subscriptions, he's gonna F with me. But you know what's gonna mess it all up? He messed with Smut Free TV. I don't mess with Smut Free TV. And you say, why, Neptune, you don't mess with Smut Free TV? This is why. I got morals and principles. If this dude is 30-something years old and he's from a LA gang and he calls himself a Crip and he still say cuz today, and you have never been to the LA county jail one time in your life, nigga, I ain't messing with you. Shut your bitch ass up. I don't care what you tell me. You is a safe, gang-banging ass nigga, and I don't want no parts. I don't care what you say, who you tell. I don't care. And that's where me and Dogface will see eye to eye, but he will see why I gracefully bow out. So before there, you got to know when you play your chess and your checker game. I could call in. His number is on there right now. It's a 313 number. If you want to call, if y'all want to call in, just let me know in the chat. I'll zoom in. I'll show you the number. Man, my projector, you're gonna be able to see it. Or I could just tell you it. I could call in right now and be like the rest of these niggas when they be calling in the no jumper. But look, you remember how I said I can't mess with you if you ever been a no jumper? Now Dogface, now they take Dogface, he just got off of there. But Dogface was protesting and going against Adam 22 and Whack 100 when he on the show. So J-Rock, tell me, am I wrong? Should I mess with him? Should I not mess with him? He did go on there and bang on him. But I don't even see, you know, I know the big platform that you see it as, but that's Snitchville. So even if you went there to go fight for All-Star JR, you still went to the federal building. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so put it like this, since everybody want to talk 50-50 and SNY, that's like Dogface being on the mainline GP with me, but then he go function and go talk, you know what I mean? He go talk to the SNY niggas, but he say, oh, the only reason why I mess with them SNY niggas because they the deepest out of all the SNYs, and I was just trying to use their platform just to, but you still went to talk to the SNYs. You see what I mean? No matter if you went over there to talk about Whack No matter if you went to talk about All Star Jr. and Jay Prince Jr. and all that, Ben 10 and NBA the camp, that's smooth. But why you have to do it on No Jumper? And then a couple of days later, now you linking up with real life street stars. Why didn't you just keep your campaign with the people that don't? If everybody says Adam 22 is the clout chaser and he does it, he's making money off the black culture. Why would I go back to even call your number right now, even though you got a good motive and you still went to the SNY yard? It ain't no going to eat and fellowship with them and come back and tell us it was cool. I just did it for the publicity. That's when you get whooped on. Brother, you don't go there. It's plenty platforms. It No Jumper ain't the only big platform. You could have went to $1 million worth of game. You could have went to Shannon Sharp. You could have went to 607 the Punk and the Drunk. You could have went to I don't even know, but Cam Capone with his buster ass. DJ Vlad. There's well, nah, not DJ Vlad. He kind of suspect too, though. I don't know. His name ain't in no paperwork. So DJ Vlad, you can say he the police, but unless his name in the paperwork, you just talking. So yeah, DJ Vlad. It's a lot of places you could have gone, dog face. That's why I said like, if I even got that in my mind, why wouldn't I go with my first? Didn't they say, when you go with your first mind, that's when you win? Like when you think about hitting a lick or a robbery, GTA, and then you be like, man, this nigga got all that money right now. If you was to turn around and just go ahead with your move because you seen him with this bag of money instead of going to go get some chips and some juice, then come back to try to rob, you took too long. If you didn't do it with your first mind, don't do it. And if my first mind said I ain't messing with nobody on No Jumper, I can't bend the bar. It's titanium. I ain't no better than nobody, but I ain't finna bend a pipe.
What up, though? What's happening? Where you calling from? Detroit. Talk to me, brother.
Everybody called it from Detroit.
I see what they are ain't like. I mean, what the side of the situation ain't like difference because they all been on Smith Family payroll. Of course, I agree. No disagreement with me with that, brother. I agree. They've been on there since they were. You got the whole Smith taking care of everything. You got, oh man, that nigga been fighting indictment since the night. Think he ain't been so? Yep. Oh, the senior has told on anything ever. But what I do know, this is what I do know. He's been covered indiscretions for the last part of the better part of the last 10 years. All the mistakes that his sons made. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna keep it gangster. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with him doing that. But what I'm saying is, you bitch ass niggas, y'all not gonna use that kind of railroad. You know what I'm saying? See, cause I can't. If it was my son, I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing. However, Detroit got to stand. No, it ain't just Detroit, bro. This is real niggas across the country. What are we going on down here? And it seems like the motherfuckers with the biggest voices ain't saying nothing.
They ain't even did nothing to Charleston. Somebody said Texas like
They've been pressing. I ain't about to wait for you. We all know this ain't. You motherfucker, right? Thank you for calling in, Carl. Thank you. Hey, listen, my name is Dogface Carl Wrong. This is that girl Henny. We don't realize street stars. The Henny gang is in the building. We don't hear say reviews too. Or you trying to not put us on all y'all page on your page?
We on Hennessy review. We on, excuse me, it's That Girl, official That Girl Henny, okay?
Excuse me.
He said,
Underground man. And listen here. They got some good food down there in Louisville.
Yes, they do.
And the motherfuckers Louisville, they can all fight. I don't know if you know that now. Louisville will beat your ass. What the fuck I want to say?
Yeah, I will say it's always the person that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's the one that got the one that's always got something to do with Trump. And they all, Junior always into some shit, but he never got nothing to do with nothing.
Always into some shit. And listen, he always into some fuckery. We call it fuckery. It's some fuckery. Exactly. Let me tell you the truth, caller. I can't remember the last time where there has been a major story coming out of that camp where this nigga, Jay Prince Jr. has done something even remotely positive. I ain't talking about you giving those fake ass people away, shit. I'm talking about on the grand scale, Jay Prince Jr. is a bitch ass nigga.
Exactly. Private too. And he's fucking up his daddy's legacy.
He definitely
that part.
That part. Yeah. Call me, thank you. Underground Master speaking. Where you calling from, caller? What's calling back again?
Oh, man, this nigga called 3 times.
Damn. What way you tell
us? Look how you really feel.
Really?
He said, really? He said, really? Really? He said, really?
I guess, brother.
I'm not sure, man. I gotta keep up. I gotta keep up, bro. I gotta keep up. I just put something on the membership channel from yesterday night if you missed it.
I didn't know that, but what's your point? Where you going? Where we going?
Young motherfucker. I'm a first generation hip hop here, young motherfucker.
I'm probably older than you.
Hey, underground man. Where you calling from? Where we going?
Hey, moderators. Hey, you know, WAC 100 people calling me right now. Hey, to Adorn. Hey, you know, WAC 100 people calling me right now with that with that unknown number. Remember when I was giving out WAC 100 number last night, and old boy just kept calling me from Clubhouse from New York. He calling me right now, gang. It's just ringing too low for you to hear it. WAC 100. Every time I'm on, ever since I said his name, I bet you people been calling since I gave out WAC 100 number last night. Yeah, you heard the little thing right now. Yeah, he calling. WAC 100. I told you. Once I gave out that number, he just be sending them niggas on you. That's it. WAC 100, real number. What are you gonna do? Go on no jumper and say I ain't from where I'm from? Boy, I got too many tats. You gotta try something else. And then you already got Bosco saying I'm his big homie and he 4 years older than me, so you gotta try something else. I'm his big homie. He 4 years older than me, but I'm his big homie. How that's gonna work? So I mean, like once that's in the mud and y'all think so highly of Bosco, if I'm his OG homie and I'm 4 years younger than him, what else do I have to do? Just come in, bow, wipe off my chucks and leave? Like, come on, bro. Y'all playing.
Hey, listen, talk to us, we talk back. I'm gonna let Henny answer this nigga. Talk to me, caller. What's going on, brother?
That's how you know you made it. That's how you know you really made it. I ain't even got that many viewers in my live right now. And WAC 100 always got somebody on social media watching you. They like little predators, bro. Like you can't say it's like they chomos because you too old, but they gay as hell though. Grown men. That's it.
The whole camera is being turned on Houston right now, man. What's all that about, man? I'm gonna let Henny answer.
Stop calling me, ho. He calling me back to back, man. Just tell him back. I said go ride his slow. Other than that, leave me alone, gang. Stop calling my phone. I ain't gave out my number in 2 months. You still calling.
Got another answer. Hold on. Here you go. Go ahead, Henry.
I said the reason why the light is being shined on Houston is because everyone has questions about this All-Star JR situation. Because how does the victim become the criminal in the complaint? He's not being handled properly. The criminals are being listed as John Does as if they are the victims, when in all actuality, what happened to them came to them
See,
in the
still calling, gang.
they initiated.
You better go get your money back from Whack 100 calling my phone, nigga. I ain't gave out my number in 2 months. You niggas still got it. You niggas bored.
No?
Got to get you a life, dog.
Hey, hold on, bro.
Hey, baby, stop wearing out my phone line. You can waste my battery. You wasting my battery, gang.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello. Yes, sir. I can hear you. Yeah, man. All right, thank you.
Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up, man. Help me get in the algorithm. Hit them like buttons. Hit them subscribe buttons, man.
Right. Hey, Houston. Is that a question? Let me take a stab at that.
Why are they in the spotlight?
So,
Not so much smoke.
and listen, I don't like to answer questions for people who don't know what's going on, because it requires me to explain something over and over again that should be obviously apparent. Doesn't require any specialized training or any specialized education to understand that what's going on here, it ain't passing the smell test. I smell smoke. I sat back and I waited. Everybody been doing podcasts and talking and all that kind of shit. I sat back and let these niggas talk. I'm looking for more Detroit bloggers, podcasters, YouTubers, streamers to sound the motherfucking alarm. Stop sitting back waiting for something to happen for you niggas to report what somebody else said about shit that y'all should know about. I'm holding Detroit responsible. All you rappers, all you top shelf producers.
What's the deal? What's the deal? Hey, Mr. Goddamn, we got Whack 100 people trolling me. Look.
Oh shit, it don't matter. Y'all,
they just trolling me, man. They keep Whack 100 people calling me, man. They keep calling me, man. They keep calling, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man.
I ain't from Detroit neither, man, but I'm from New York.
I'm gonna let y'all hear how many times he called.
I got a quick review to what you were saying about, the last question I just asked about the light being signed on Houston. I mean,
let's count how many times Whack 100 people's called my phone.
Surrounding people, so at the end of the day, my question will be: is a convicted felon is still in possession of a firearm, regardless of what's being done to him? Analyzing this right here. Somebody goes into your house, breaks into your house, and you shoot the person, and let's say you KILL the person. At the end of the day, that could be dismissed, but you're still in possession of a firearm, regardless of how they're trying to narrate the story. And hold on.
I got it. So I get where you trying to go with this, but at the same time, nobody else is charged. There's no criminal charges brought up against anyone else when they were the ones who are caught on camera robbing him, beating him. So him being the only one, we're not debating whether or not he was in possession of a firearm and all of that. We understand that, but Texas is stand your ground. Now, if you come to rob me and you drop your gun and I pick up that gun and defend myself, I have stood my ground. It wasn't premeditated. But what y'all did, what they did, was came in there with a premeditation to assault and rob him. And they came in there with the firearm. So at the end of the day, he should not be the only one that is arrested. That's the problem.
Last thing, I'll say this, please. After the song was being done, he should have done what any normal citizen should have done in their right mind was the cops. Watch this.
I'm a normal citizen. I would have picked up that pistol and shot them.
Hey, good brother, what's your name? You can call me Junior. Yes, sir. Hey, Junior, you know who George Zimmerman is? Who's that? George Zimmerman. Okay. You know who that is? No, sir. George Zimmerman, white guy who shot and killed that 15-year-old black boy and claimed self-defense because he said he was standing his ground. Now, why did he call the police? These conversations are what I'm trying to get.
Don't backpedal.
I'm asking you. These are two stand your ground situations. Now, let me help you out, brother. Of a firearm. If he fears for his life or there's a threat to his personal property, he can be in possession of a firearm and he can use the firearm as long as the threat against his personal safety. Not in Texas. That's not true. Texas is a stand your ground state. And a felon in possession of a firearm can use it if he's being attacked. Go check the law, brother. Good night.
Let me explain to you why I keep reverting back to the state.
Go read the law. Have a good night.
What's better? Get the heck out of here. These niggas on him. Niggas on him.
They probably could have popped in. Oh God, they could have popped him. They could have popped him. She said, "Yeah, street ass people." She said, "Street ass cop."
Underground man speaking. Where you calling from?
She said, "Street ass cop."
Caller. Underground man. I'm trying to see how they trying to convict me.
What's up with your phone, brother? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all.
Hey, listen, we all trying to figure out what the fuck going on here. Underground Master speaking. Underground Master speaking. How can I help you?
Underground Master. You got a cold name, Underground Master. I would never call him that. Hey, you live, nigga. You know you.
Clearly, some diagnosis going on, and clearly the NBA niggas and gave some police statements or something. So I think the victim who defended himself get arrested for being a felon in a firearm.
Nah, just camera.
I guess the law is happy if he can kill him or whatever the case may be. That's what it sounds like to me. These are slow ass niggas calling in some of them. Down there. There's a lot of lawsuits going on because the victim has considered himself in this situation. It don't matter if you threw it over whatever it is. It's the heat of the moment. I'm upset. You can't tell me how to get mad when I'm mad. You do some shit to me and spit on me and kick me. You can't tell me don't set up whatever I did. He did what he did. He was pissed off in the heat of the moment. I agree. So, that's it. So what we do is take the lifestyle on these people, mad. We need to see some of these straight vloggers, these straight gangsters. These street niggas ain't gonna say too much about this shit. Street niggas gonna ride and do what street niggas do. But all these street hood journalists and all these videos and everybody has a voice and full magazine on the street. We need to see all these street and plus everybody can wish to watch on Instagram and everything. We need to see y'all pop y'all shit. I agree. All day, easy.
And what Dogface is talking about is called necessary defense, necessity of defense. Okay, that's a rare circumstance. And just to answer you, Blue Boy, I keep going back to state because it started at state. It was state before it ever turned federal. So at the state level, this should have been handled correctly, but it was not. How the hell it got to federal is something else.
Oh, caller. Go ahead, caller. Where you calling from? Wait, what up, though? What's happening, caller?
You frozen.
Hey, they are, man. Straight up on the rail, man. I want to address that ultimately. Niggas talking about this federal, you know, he got an F on it, man. This is supposed to be right. Well, times at NBA. You know what I'm saying? You got well, yo, Junior left, he ran. He had to break me. He had to hit that door. You don't know if he's going to the hell. You don't know that they don't. You get what I'm saying?
And see, the thing about that, what you just said, think about this. I'm getting beat on by these people. They whooping my ass because he got jumped. And a pistol drop. You think I'm not? Now it becomes life or death. Because a pistol doesn't drop.
Everybody.
Right.
That's the thing get unalive. He do the motherfucker. You know it's deep. You might as well finish the job. Because you know, it's good. Like, you know, you got to thing, you know, maybe look at this thing in real tight and gonna take a check. Motherfuckers be backdooring and all kind of. There's a lot of these podcasts. It's big suckers, bro. You know, man. You ain't stand up and here's the motherfucking done. Or lady, showing your breath, okay, bro. Young sister, take the rest. It went the way it was supposed to go. It y'all here get sit back and feel the thing of this L. Hey, thank you, caller. Oh, man, thank you, caller. I appreciate you, brother. No doubt, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
this is gonna be the last time I address any of your questions in this chat here, Blue Boy. Because you're saying the feds pick up cases if the gun is manufactured in another state. Guns are manufactured in other states everywhere. And not every gun case becomes a Fed case. You want to know how I know? My son's sitting in prison right now with a gun case in Florida, and it ain't federal, and the feds ain't pick it up.
I'll put him in
what you just said doesn't even make sense.
Hey, watch this, Henny.
Go to bed.
Under federal law, it is generally unlawful for a convicted felon to possess a firearm at any time, including while under attack. However, federal courts have recognized a narrow necessity for justification, defense, in extraordinary circumstances. A felon may be able to avoid a felony possession of a charge if they can prove the following regarding the use of a firearm in self-defense. Number one, imminent threat. They were under an unlawful or present threat of death or serious bodily injury. Meet that criteria. No alternative. They did not recklessly place themselves in a situation and had no reasonable legal alternative to using a firearm. They were being robbed and beat.
Get to number 3.
Number 3, temporary possession. They possessed the firearm only for the duration of an emergency and disposed of it immediately afterwards. Now,
hello, did he not meet the criteria of every last part of that? All 3 of them. So according to the criminal all 3 of those checks, those boxes are checked off. So what's next?
So listen, so disposing of the weapon. Courts have ruled that a felon must drop or get rid of the gun as soon as the threat subsides. If they continue to possess it or try to hide it, the necessity defense likely will not apply according to legal analysis. So listen, he dropped it, he left it there.
Boom.
Boom. So I mean, we can argue this all day, and we can argue.
Is the arguments, they're not critical thinking arguments. They're surface level arguments where people are trying to make a point to make it fit. You cannot make the puzzle piece fit into this space because it does not go, and that's the point.
Watch this. Hey, Mr. James. Yes, they are. Unless feds have evidence, and yet the feds don't have no evidence. The federal complaint says, while being beaten and robbed, they don't identify where
a gun dropped from somewhere. And him being the felon in the possession of the firearm, he checks off every last box for necessity.
We can argue if he maintained control of the firearm after the threat. We can argue that because you can't tell me if I'm being assaulted by 5, 6, 7 niggas, you can't tell me, and they still running around. I don't know who got a gun, who don't got a gun. They already jumped me. I'm shooting them bitches so they catch on fire. I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass till you catch on fire, bitch ass nigga. And I wish your mama was in that bitch so I can shoot her bitch ass too for having you.
Obviously, because it does say that in the criminal complaint, because we just read the criminal complaint to everybody.
Pop your
they don't say pop.
Yeah. He said something. Pop your
what I'm gonna do is, hold on, you bitch ass nigga, hold on.
This is the problem with our people right now. We're showing you a clear-cut case where somebody is being mishandled and being possibly railroaded, set up to be railroaded, and y'all want to fight the facts. That's the problem with our people now.
Yep, hit that Cash App. It's on PPF 400. You know it.
Wrong, right.
Underground Master speaking. How can I help you? Where you calling from, caller?
He's stupid as hell. He frozen too. He froze. He don't know he frozen.
Now induced here. Oh, wait, hold on.
Underground Master. Underground Master. You know that's some beatbox name. He got a straight beatbox name.
Wait, fucking. Hold on. You got two. Fucking talk like that, you bitch ass nigga.
That sounds like the dude who called here a minute ago.
Bad ass bitch. You know what? I know this ain't that kind of podcast, bitch. I cut your bitch ass out.
Welcome to Uncensored.
Your last question was your last question, bitch ass nigga. You ain't getting no more edge.
See, this is the only reason why I would mess with Dogface. Because as soon as you see a bitch ass nigga, you got to get him on. You got to get on him immediately. Ain't no letting them slide. Say some sucker shit. No, they gonna clip it like you got punked. Go hard or go home. I swear to God, Dogface, he make me smile every time. He like, you bitch ass nigga. I ain't never heard nobody besides King AK 47, go in hard on niggas daily like I do. Nigga, I get to dissing, nigga, all that. Nigga, I don't care about that gangbanging stuff you do. That's why I say it's stupid, nigga.
I don't know your name. You calling into the show and don't know nobody's name. Child, that says enough for the right.
Your bitch.
See the way he go in. I be like, nigga, you got an Obama phone. He said you got your mama phone. Hey, we the same nigga on different coasts. What up, dog face?
Suarez. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Mr. James, get your bitch ass up.
Hold on. The screen thing.
I see why y'all be rolling with me. Just watching him, it's like a mirror image of me. I'll be rolling. I'll say the same thing. Shut your bitch ass. Bitch ass.
Look at you dumbass niggas can't read, obviously. Now watch this shit. So where this shit at? Where this shit at?
I don't know, but you know,
that's all I can say, man. Dogface, you are me from Detroit. And you way older than me. Let's get that understood. You way older than me, brother. But to be in the OG faction, and I just arrived, yes, sir. We still say the same words to a bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass niggas.
Really disheartening.
So watch this. On April 8, 2026, at approximately 11:23 p.m., officers with the Houston Police Department, HPD, responded to a shooting in progress at a restaurant located on Kirby Drive in Houston, Texas. Confessed. Upon arrival, officers observed the individual identified with the purpose as John Doe number 1. Right there. What is the anonymity about? What is the height of these bitch ass niggas' names?
Right.
And this federal complaint was written after they had gathered all the information. Witness statements, cameras, video, pictures, everything. Why y'all as sellers, they are perpetrators of a crime?
That part.
What's wrong with victim John Doe 1 and 2?
They came in as the goons. They left out victims.
Right. Kenny, it's midnight. Thank you, my dear sister.
It's midnight. She said it's midnight. Mind your business, bitch.
Is that Monica?
Let me ask who my phone call. Hey, caller, what you calling from? Your last caller. What's up, man?
Oh, you the last caller.
Lou, what's happening? Ike Turner? My nigga, Ike. Underground Master speaking. How can I help you? Where you calling from?
Underground Masters. Boy, get out of here.
Somebody that finally is asking the right.
Why didn't you tell that nigga with Robert?
Exactly.
That's what
exactly. And then he got his wife in the background.
Underground Master speaking. Where you calling from? Who? Come on with it, bro. Look, real shit though, bro. This nigga, the whole shit is that they don't want to that 50 case, bro.
What?
That's the first thing that happened. Soon the bed.
This brother got an Obama phone for real.
They wanted to do no, them niggas,
yeah, he in projects. That's a project nigga calling. Shout out to projects. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me get 3 people hit the like button so I can get 15 likes. I'm trying to get in the algorithm. Y'all playing.
They sit back playing, niggas, join your whole ass out. And I'm speaking.
The looking out. Good looking out.
Got
Once I get to like 20, 25 likes, that's when a gang of people will pop up in here. Swear to God. Just let it get to like 21 to 25 likes. It's gonna be a gang of people up in here.
Go ahead, though. Who, me? What you mean quit playing with them laws? No, I'm talking about, I'll talk my shit real quick. Okay, okay. Well, good brother. Have a good night. Thank you, brother. Hey, listen. So listen. Here's what's happening here. We have attack on two fronts.
Yeah, he got Obama phone. That's what I'm saying. Look. Hey, goddamn. That's why I said, goddamn. I gotta shout out the projects. He said some real stuff. We just can't hear it. He on that Obama phone, and you know it's kind of foggy in them hallways. Or he might be in Fulton County Jail using a phone he ain't even supposed to be on. And he like Baby B Braves, he under the covers because the police about to walk. Let's continue.
We didn't expect them to say it was their gun.
It's their gun, right?
Because if they would have, or they had have said it's their gun, then it would have went from a simple assault to a felony assault with a weapon. And it went from a robbery to a big, how can I help?
Underground masters. This nigga out of pocket.
Ain't just free that way. You have to do good on business, but that's what it's all about. Family business, man. I want you to be here. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, that was the last caller. Hey, Henny, I'm gonna let you close it out, Henny.
All right. Well, we want to thank all of y'all for tapping in and tuning in. Reading is fundamental. And when
he said, y'all stupid. Hey, listen.
JR.
Free JR at NBA.
Yo, we gonna run in front of the beginning because y'all came in here hella late, man. I was watching this like I came in here halfway on this video, so I'm gonna let y'all see the whole thing. Now you see Fat Mama. Remember her dreads was down at the end. Now in the beginning, her dreads was up. That's when she thought she was cute. Then when her fat ass started feeling that grease, start falling down the back of her head with that fat ass sweat. Yeah, she started letting them dreads down. Her shit hot as a bitch. And you know she OG mama. She got the black outside liner with the natural lips. I don't like wearing makeup. Yeah, bitch. Using that shit that's eyeliner and you putting that motherfucking gloss and shit on your lips like my little sister used to do before they could wear makeup. Bitch, you 30-some years old, still doing dumbass shit like that. And hey, that makeup did not fit you. You got makeup on and a filter, and you still look like a 49ers, Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker, bitch. You look like one of them transmission that FBG J what's his name? FBG J whatever his name, J something nigga. That nigga that's always with the transmissions. Yeah, you look like one of them Chicago transmissions that was messing with Jay. Whatever his name is from Chicago, JJ, nigga. I'm gonna call him JJ because I don't know that nigga. Bitch look like a whole grown man. I bet you her daddy, if Dogface was her daddy and she was her, I bet you wouldn't even know who's who. It'd just be a lineup in between and maybe a 5 o'clock shadow with a beard. This bitch look like she pushed 300-pound leg lifts and push-ups, nigga. That bitch look like she could bench press 450 pounds, nigga, 2 or 3 times. Nigga, I ain't even finna try it once. All I need is 3 pounds to pull a trigger, bitch. The hell wrong with you? Elephantitis G's having ass bitch. Lil J, yeah. Lil J, Big J, man, that nigga swinging pipe to them transmissions. Hey, at least he be swinging and be on camera with it. We can't catch Baby B Braves because he was in YA. And if they was to expose him, he was a minor. At least in a minor facility, because it's called YA, not CDCR, penitentiary. That's the playground where they can play with them boys. Oh yeah, I ain't letting up off you niggas. Cause on the dead homies, if all this stuff was coming against me, all you niggas be marking me out on YouTube. Nigga, you niggas hoes, nigga. That's why I never clicked up with none of you bitch ass niggas. I don't give a damn where you niggas from. On the dead homies, I think you niggas gay. And then look, shout out Spotty Face. Take it slow in the mouth, shitty face. He the only one that was willing to put you niggas out there for being gay. But since Aunt Hefty trash bags got blood on no jumper, Blood was like, you know what? I'ma just say what I say, but I ain't gonna put the homie out there cause I need my bacon and eggs, nigga. You see how niggas put shit aside to pay a phone bill? You see how niggas put shit to the side to pay rent? Oh yes. Oh yes. And then look, shout out 4 extra. But nigga, you ain't extra no more, nigga. You just extra. You just take the 4 off, nigga. You just extra. Cause you can't do nothing to nobody with them fingers. So please, you just as bad as Munchie can't see. Shut the hell up. Yep, y'all both. Hey, 4 extra. Tell me you ain't went to the Social Security building and told them niggas you need Social Security just like Munchie. Shut your bitch ass up. That's how you was able to get that 4-cylinder charger that couldn't spin out with DC Baby Draco. Hey, you know DC Baby Draco was in LA County jail for his first baby mama. You know, the one that had the baby and she still was a minor. Tell me about myself. You niggas paying homage to that nigga, boy. You niggas let that nigga in your hood, boy. Yeah, Bosco did it several years ago. Yeah, he was in the hood with DC Baby Draco when DC Baby Draco wasn't even known. Ho ass niggas. Ooh, listen, Bosco, you involved. Yes, sir. You had DC Baby Draco years ago in the hood when your safe ass knew it was safe, nigga. And never, and mind you, this DC Baby Draco and Bosco was in the hood driving around. You know what the Mark ass nigga? You know what the Mark ass nigga did? They were driving by themselves. It was just Bosco and him. Bosco knew he was a bitch. Bosco did a sneak hood vlog. Bitch ass nigga. Boy, if I was out of jail, ooh, Bosco. Boy, listen. And that's when I still would have been in my good old mid to late 20s where I could just put the hammers on you. GTA. Oh, yes. You would have got the 200 and something pound thunder. Keep getting in and out the pen whooping ass nigga. GTA. So I said, Bosco, you better keep living your life. You already told the story to the internet how you just don't want to be a regular nigga. You don't want to be a vlogger. You don't want to have a gaming chair. That's why I play it in all the end of my videos. Cause nigga, you's a bitch. You know. The homies told you like, blood, why you had to say that about Neptune? I know they told your mark ass that. Like, blood, like, what did you say, blood? Like, I hear blood on it. Like, blood be saying, I know the homie. Like, yeah, Neptune be talking brazy on there, but what did you say to him for him to be? Well, and who is whacking 100? Oh, some internet nigga. They be like, oh, blood, you about the OG homie I was. Come on, nigga, so he all in the rights to do what he do. Bosco brought me to the internet, so now you gotta pay the fee for the rest of your life. I'm gonna tax you. I'm taxing your name for the rest of my life. And it ain't clout. I'm just telling you, he's a bitch. I will forever say Bosco name. Why? Cause he know face to face, I'll whoop his ass. GTA. It ain't no talking, nigga. He know it's a fact. They know that. Bosco know that. Y'all don't know that. Bosco know that. Who the hell I gotta prove it to? Bosco's a bitch. I'm telling you, I know Bosco from when he had little ass. He had a little ass afro looking brazy. Just imagine Bosco with a nappy ass, lumpy ass, down south Kodak black ass fro. You mean to tell me this boogaloo, jugaloo, jigaboo looking ass nigga? That nigga look, man, Bosco look like the old cartoons with black people with the big pink lips and they be black as a motherfucker with the big ass eyes like da ba doo ba be da doo da the shabba doo ba be dee be doo be doo be doo ba be 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 ba be ba be dee ba be doo doo da. Yeah, that's that nigga blood. Dead homies. Bosco look like his generation of families used to be the shining shoes, licking shoes, and all that shit. Bosco looked like his people didn't even use the boat. They just travel with the mermaids. And then they travel with the mermaids, and then they start they is the reason for Homo sapiens. Bosco is the face of Homo sapiens. Blood, do you know in the Bible they said people live to be 500, 700 years? Blood is 600 years old. Blood, you don't beat it in his face, blood. You think the Bible ain't? Don't you go to church on Sunday? Didn't they tell you to believe in the Bible and all that? Did you pay tithes and offering? You don't believe that people been on this earth, Homo sapiens, Bosco face ass niggas, Spody face ass, shit face ass nigga. Come on, man. Looking at Bosco and Spody face, let you just be sitting there, just like I said, in a restaurant with your girl and your kids, and let you have a 2-year-old. And you know, at 2 years old, all they want is fries, 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 and maybe some chicken nuggets and a burger. And then your kid trying to eat that cheeseburger or them fries at 2 years old, where they only know cuss words and shut up, and then they see Bosco and start crying like it's Halloween. Stop it. Stop playing with me, gang. You know Bosco and Spotty Face fighting neck and neck for ugliness. They face look like nigga, they don't know the righteousness of God. Them niggas is the demon faces. Them niggas can't holler at hoes. They the definition of gotta pay. Nigga, Bosco pull up, gotta pay. Extra. What you mean? Nigga, did you see your face this morning? What you a whole bitch gonna tell him what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Nigga, did you see your face when you did you brush your teeth this morning and see how ugly you was? Nigga, I usually charge 5 for you, 1,000. Oh, that's how you gonna play me? That's why Bosco lost all his gold chains. Blood was paying for that punana. He just like Poetic Justice. He was paying for that. Come here. You wanna smell my punani? Yeah, that nigga was paying for the punani. Oh, here go this whack 100 nigga. He see my numbers going up. Hey, can I get 4 people to hit the like button? We got whack 100. Every time he see my numbers going up in the chat, that's when Blood called. This is whack 100 peoples. He know whack 100. I gave his number out last night. Can I get 4 people to hit the like button so I can get in the algorithm? Like for real, for real. So I can get like 100 or 200 people up in this bitch. Like y'all playing, man. We late night grinding, man. We ain't smooth grooves. I ain't DJ Jammy James, but goddamn, nigga, can you give me 4 likes? It's enough people in there to give me the 4 likes. I'm trying to get in the algorithm. Let me get to 20, and I bet you I start roasting way harder than what I'm doing right now. Y'all heard Charleston White, nigga. I'm the blood Richard Pryor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get me in the algorithm, and I'm kicking ass, nigga, with red chucks on bloods, nigga. And the wrong nigga get on here, nigga, you can call, nigga, I dish your hood and tell you to tell my homies to tell me to get DP, and they ain't gonna never happen in the history of YouTube. I wish a nigga would from my hood call me and tell me I'm getting DP. Nigga, I'm too grown to even have this conversation. Blood, you say DP, you a OG? I'm an OG. I say no DP. Now what you gonna do about it? Tell the homies, I always knew y'all needed another nigga. Tell me something I don't know, you scary ass boys. Nigga, I ain't no mother damn Crip Mac, nigga. You talk about play ball, catch a touchdown. Call my phone and say something dumb, nigga. I'll slide over there when I want to. You know you niggas is broke, and all the homies know where you live. You know, you seen them shows where you get a nigga in the basement and do something strange to him, GTA, and the nigga get to crying and tell him where all the homies live. These bitch ass little homies are telling a nigga just because you ain't fed them in 24 hours. Nigga don't even gotta touch these soft ass little homies these days. Put them somewhere where they can't leave GTA for 24 hours and nigga don't get no food and water. Them niggas will tell where all the homies stay. Gladly with your bitch ass. Nigga, I know what I'm dealing with. No name, no brain, dumb niggas. No name, no brain, dumb niggas. Can I get a like button? Can somebody hit the like button? It's too many. It look like the people in my chat don't add up with the likes. How I got more likes than people in the chat? That don't even make American sense. Like what y'all giving me pennies right now? Didn't y'all get that man at the store 50 cent when he asked you for some change? You don't even hit the like button. Just like some whole activity. Just like some whole activity. Might as well go watch Crip Mac. You just as fraud as him. Oh, and 600 overdid over. Oh yeah, I don't know. Cause 600, I don't even think he keep his lives up. But I know he was on. I know he was on Crip Mac about how you seen him over there at DJ Vlad, and then as soon as you leave, you go to No Jumper and talk all this gangster shit. Nigga, shut up. And then 600, you just as bad. Why? Cause you let him do it. You see them face to face. You didn't smash him. You's a bitch too. So I don't care what narrative. If you knew he talked bad about you before, and y'all seen each other face to face, and y'all, you just here to take some pictures. Y'all both some bitches. And matter of fact, to keep it 1,000, Red Chuck gang banging on QSB, nigga 600, you ain't from 60. Shut your bitch ass up. Lying to the world, talking about you from 60, nigga. You from 06, nigga. Weird ass nigga lying on the internet, nigga. If you my worst, you are my worst, closest enemy across the street. But I ain't never beat you. I beat Nipsey Hussle. I ain't beat you, blood. Shut your lying ass up. And that's the only reason why Nipsey Hussle get a little bit of props by everybody, because we can at least say we seen blood over there. Because if you really from the land, you know who your ops is. You know what they look like. And his name wasn't Nipsey when I was looking for him. But we'll go ahead and keep that disclosed, because I got to go ahead and keep my mouth shut on certain things so I could go ahead and get my memberships on you niggas. You niggas be trying to get free content and then go on another podcast and act like you know what you talk about. Nigga, you just ran my shit back in your headphones on the way there, bitch. I know how niggas get out on the internet now. I ain't playing with none of you niggas. And look, oh, you thought I was a blood, you a blood, and you thought I was gonna be on your side? Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I ain't on no side, nigga. Gang banging is stupid, nigga. And as soon as you think I'm on your side, nigga, I'ma run over you like a railroad. Oh yes. You know how many times I got crossed by the homies in jail and had to deal with it? You know how many times I had to shut my mouth for the team? You know how many times I almost went to riots over you broke ass, blood ass niggas want to go to war over some goddamn graham crackers and nasty ass lunches? Nigga, I'll tell that side of jail too, nigga. Petty ass graham cracker, broke ass, blood ass niggas want to have riots for graham crackers. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Broke ass nigga. Nigga, I ain't letting the blood side slide or the crip slide, nigga. All you niggas weird, niggas foul. Nigga in there beefing over some goddamn graham crackers that I don't eat on the street or in jail. Beefing over some nasty ass bologna graham crackers and some goddamn crunchy ass Oriental nasty. I don't even eat them shits. It come in a clear pack. The only thing I used to eat up in there, and I used to pay niggas for, let me get your trail mix. Can somebody that ever been to the penitentiary hit that like button? I don't want none of that side. I don't want a gram blood. You can get all my graham crackers. Hey, and to keep it 100, nigga, you know we get more graham crackers than trail mix, right? So look, this the deal. Come to my door anytime. We got graham crackers. I'm not bothered. I would give you more graham crackers for your trail mix, just so I got somewhere to go, or just so I can get this stuff out my cell. Because other than that, I'm gonna be keeping it in a brown bag, stacking it up, looking for a hustle. Man, I used to have bags on bags on bags on bags of graham crackers. These niggas, you got some graham crackers? Man, I just reach in the bag, give him like 6. Damn, nigga, you got 6 of them? Yeah, nigga, you don't know I got 100. I don't be eating this buzzard ass project ass shit. Them niggas project living. Used to being in jail. Used to being in there hearing stories from Baby B Braves and J Hood about something with some booty. I can't hang out with you, Bati boys. Y'all like to talk about booty all day. You ain't my type. I can't. And now I know I can't go to jail. I know I can't go to jail now. Why? Because whatever yard I go to, I'ma think it's all PC. You niggas on some new shit. I'm cool. I'm glad I stayed out. Cause I would have had to deal with this new age. He told on paperwork, but he didn't tell on the stand, so he's still good. Bitch, say what? Yeah, the homies approved him. He on the paperwork, but when it came to getting on the stand, he didn't do it, so it was good. Oh man, you sound like Jay Hood. Y'all heard Jay Hood's story? Y'all want me to switch over to that? Man, I roasted blood today. Nigga over here punching on 60-year-old men. And got the nerve to tell it and use it as content on the internet. Yeah, that's where we finna go. Bump on this Detroit shit. We finna go to Jay Hood. Talking about whooping Raylo daddy at 60 years old because he said he was gonna give him some booty. On the day, this is a true story. He said Raylo dad was gonna give him some booty. So nobody poked Raylo. I said, oh, you niggas always got a gay story. I said, I already know. Y'all got all these gay stories because y'all was gay in the county jail. Niggas knew y'all was gay. And then that's why you went SNY. You ain't got to tell me. I don't know what that side looked like, but your stories, it sound like SNY. That's how I know it's SNY because I can't relate on nothing. So all I can do is roast you. I'm roasting you, and I bet you niggas in jail be watching my shit too. Because I be roasting you the right way. You niggas in pocket.
For state house.
I'm just wondering why all y'all stories be talking about booty. Y'all always talking about somebody in the shower and some booty and carrots and peanut butter. Y'all niggas gay. I don't even know what else to say. You niggas gay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Listen to the booty. Listen to the booty.
Check good. Like, comment, subscribe. And let's get it. Try to help me grow this channel, man. Trying to sell these dreams. Giving y'all that real authentic stories. Giving my perspective.
That nigga got bad audio. I think he got an Obama phone too.
I'm gonna give y'all stories from my point of view, right? You know, these going to be pretty solid, real.
This is the part I don't like. He says Assalamu alaikum prayer in the beginning. But the whole story is about slapping somebody, some cheeks, and robbery. Let's continue.
Real. I got that in my spine. I'm not going to be walking. My body, I'm not supposed to be walking, talking. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm here. I'm here for a reason. And I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Praise my God. Let's get to the story, right? So, yeah, and damn, they just recently leaked the interview with Peabody.
Why is it so low?
Y'all can hear it, and my name came in it. My name came up, and it has something to do with Raylo. Y'all know who Raylo is? That's the dude who recently he been going viral for something.
No, he ain't been going viral.
Field. I'm Bin Laden and everybody else and they mama. And talk about he shut down 7-4 a day. This and Hoover all over the internet, but just like y'all with all these Hoover niggas being their best friends and never dissed Hoover. You go now. I don't diss it. If you really never see me diss because if I'm not doing it to these dudes' face, I'm not gonna do it behind their back. But give y'all quick briefing on who this dude Raylo is because I heard he kept having my name in his mouth too. So what his dude is. Get y'all the story, and y'all tell me who y'all think he is.
I think y'all get it.
Yeah. Okay. You know, PDD, everybody was doing their little scheming and scamming, especially in the prison. So I guess Raylo had got trying to finesse Unc Peabody and got Peabody to give up his info. Raylo gave the info to his girl. Whatever they did. 3 years later, the girl leave Raylo. And I'm not gonna say her name. You feel me? Because I'm gonna tell y'all what Raylo did. All right. So Raylo writes a letter to the head district attorney.
Yep. Get the likes up, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Don't like to press charges on this female.
Yeah, he's snitching. He's snitching for real.
Identity to commit.
I wish I could turn it up, but this is the max. Like he got his stuff. This is kind of phone he got.
ATM and pulling out the money, $1,000 a day.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, y'all.
Right now, he knows all this because he's on the phone with her when she's pulling out all this money because he got her doing this. Now the money dried up a couple years later, and she moved on. You know, he was married to her. He's so spiteful. He's like like a bitter woman. He wants to get her and her children arrested. He's 10-year-old.
Wow.
In this,
yeah, I never seen men that talk with their hands so much like girls. They talk with their hands like girls.
Do you ever think that your life as a parent feels
You,
like a
true.
struggle?
Look,
With
every female in the hood, what they do, they talk about fighting, they slapping their fist in their hand, they talking with their hands. Dudes don't do that. You move your hands too much, you getting boo-bop. I'm just saying though. You get to move your hands too much, you're gonna get body slammed like you gonna get shot. They gonna dunk you like Shaq. And they gonna give you a warning, bruh. Stop moving your hands so much, bruh. You can't act like your mama right now.
like that, we know people.
Girls talk with their hands, and his whole time talking is with his hands, just as sassy as he want to be.
Center. They basically was like, you didn't put enough.
Told you. Now, on top of that, look, if y'all been following J Hood like I have, run it back to that video when he said people said he was pregnant. I never forget. I seen my sister all in his face. And he said, yeah, for all y'all in the comments saying I'm pregnant, he said just like that, no, I'm not pregnant. He said, no, I'm not pregnant. Assholes. I was like, oh, that's my sister. I swear to God on all the dead homies from my hood. He said, hey, yeah, y'all been telling me I'm fat in the comment section and I need to lose weight. Yeah, I'm finna do that. I'm finna get in the gym. And no, he said, and no, I'm not pregnant. Assholes. I was like, oh, that nigga did the mother damn shenanay on us. Let's continue.
Breaking down like this. So Peabody get it. Peabody read it. He like, what the fuck? nigga. So he like, man, he only person that could have did this is this nigga Raylo. So at the time, I'm not gonna say I had the yard for the Crips, but I had the building that break that Peabody was in. I had the building for the Crips. So people bring me and they were out reading. So I'm reading them. I'm like, this nigga's like, you feel me? This is not great. A lot of people don't know this about 50-50 yards. Snitches can't hang. You feel me? You can say what you want to say. Snitches can't hang. There's a difference between what I did, get on the stand and self-defense, and what what this was doing. This was trying to get someone else, implicating someone else to go to jail. Now, but there's different yards. But the yard we was at, the 4 yard, we let no bitches hang. You feel me? But everybody governs their own. Like, and if it was snitches or they all was one building, it's to the point that the majority prisons 50-50 down, right? So each yard is different, but so I'm not gonna go into the politics, but snitches can't hang. Like, you feel me? Period. Like, you got on a stand pointed, like AJ Break. He landed on the yard. We got him off the yard. You told him if you from Compton, and you told him any of my bros or any nigga with somebody, you on the yard, you can't be on the yard with me. Yeah. Like, I don't care what's going on. Like, you did some real telling about it there. You feel me? Not know if you got to understand, you can't hang. That's basically what I'm saying. If you got to understand and implicated someone else and got somebody, if you anything you said was used against somebody, we gonna get you out of here. Period. Right? So I'm reading this, I'm like, damn, like, yeah, man, how you feel about that? Like, he like, people like, well, look, I'm like, this is snitch. He's like, well, Peabody like, well, it didn't go through. I'm like, well, this is it. If you would have never got to return to center, you would have went through with it, right? So Peabody like, but look, man, I'm doing bad right now. I'm trying to get paid. I'm like, all right, but this can't. You feel me? This cannot go unnoticed. But he's neighborhood, so we can go out at the neighborhood. So boom, we go. They get my door open. Give me the police up my door. Go there. You go to the block. Go out there, Tiny Goofy. Say hello, my brother. Tiny Goofy, because Tiny Goofy knows the situation. He go
Excuse me. Excuse me. No, excuse me. I went to Torrance Court. Goofy told on Wolfie or Wolf. Goofy told on Wolf. That's the only dude that was one of your crimees. You had about 3 or 4 crimees, Goofy. And you like the ex-boxer nigga, like, and Goofy, you told on 3 or 4 of your homies. And I was in the tank when Wolf or Wolfie, we was both on the 4,000 floor, and we kept having the same court dates because we were fighting cases, and Goofy was telling. So you yelling out Goofy from 7-4, yeah, that's the rat.
like, yeah, but first let's see what the neighborhood got to say about it. So
Nigga talking about this is PC content. Oh my mama, this is definition of PC content. That's why he get the views, because this is what people don't know, because he PC.
he got the situation, he got whatever he in there.
That's why he's getting all these views, because he's telling the PC side of prison. I swear to God.
Let them hang. Neighborhoods fell.
That's the only reason why he getting all these views, because niggas don't know what's going on the 50-50 yard.
Like, nail on the crib, like, this is telling. This is like, nigga, and everybody was like, fuck the fact that he trying to get a black.
Yeah, he's a PC person. He was on PCR. He's telling PC stories. That's why he got all these views, because nobody knows what happens on the PCR. He's telling these stories. That's exactly why he get these views.
Right, nigga.
It ain't that he popping. He telling PC stories.
not the one that be going viral for not the one with the short haircuts, wobbler, paper politics, not that one. The one with long dreads, polo, and another nigga was rolling hundreds. They get up on radio. He running. He gets beat up. He runs turtle. Then he run. He gets screaming. Ah! Right, the niggas tell like you straight, bro. You don't roll it up. Like don't roll it up. Come back. Handle your candle, nigga. That's all you gonna get. You gonna get a DP because it ain't gonna prove what you got. Your money. So he called his mama. It was a bitch. He called his mama. They come up with 500. Right. So basically he was like, bro, you make some type of effort, nigga, to pay Peabody. You gonna be great. Then you're gonna be getting you know, get a better put up on you. You can have it. Right. So his dad was also there. He was from Nutty Block. Right. Well, he's not from Nutty no more. He's not from Nutty. Even though he went to a 50, I'm not even saying that because he went to a 50-50 yard.
You
tell you the situation. Why he
went to a 50-50 yard. Why you trying to distance yourself from? I don't like this shit, man. This nigga burnt. He acting like he wasn't on the yard with him. You talking about because he went to a 50. You was on the yard with him.
my son
This is burnt out.
something in my son, either either general, and they want to run something in my son, and I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about that. Nigga, I don't condone no tell that, bro. You feel me? I don't condone that. Like, bro, I've been lying on. I've been lying on about that shit. I don't condone that shit. That shit not cool. And trying to get a black woman to away from her kids. Yeah, I'm like, that's your son. I'm like, that's the damn thing, bro. Nigga, you better figure it out. Nigga tell Bill something like, I did it. Somebody was like, the nigga better tell your son to get on the floor and tell it ass, right?
Wow.
Like nigga was like disrespecting him to the utmost aspect. I nigga, that nigga better go step ass before we give up some cash.
Like pocket game. This is weird nigga conversations. I'll be back, y'all.
Right? So nigga look like, hey, what you say, Dylan? He said, just saying, nigga, that's my son, and I'll do whatever I need to do to to make sure he's safe. Now, if I gotta be like, well, if you gotta do, man, get my door. So he don't even know what type of trip I'm on.
No.
You just do yourself, man.
You know why his dad went to your cell? He told you this is how old school. And if you said his dad was 60 and he was scared of Peabody, he know Peabody started the bloodline and he know the potential of Peabody and what he could make another blood do. Him as a Crip. When you said, even though you was joking, shit, you better sell some ass. He's so old as a Crip. He know men to mean what they say and say what they mean. You said, oh yeah, man, you might as well go sell some ass. He thought you was giving him a proposition, you dumb nigga. So when you went to say, oh yeah, hey, hey, sell, woo, he thought you was inviting him in to go to Pound Town so you could pay the fee to save his son. You making it sound different. You acting like, no, he was serious. And if you was running the Crips on that yard, he expects you to be on what he knows Crip niggas to be doing. Y'all already PC, so he know taking the cheeks ain't nothing. If he gotta bust it open to save his son, he gonna bust it open. Now you did what you did to him. And like I said, y'all ain't finna hear from me with a little minute because I gotta do some little work, even though it's 1 o'clock. I still gotta go in the backyard and tighten some stuff up. This nigga thought you was gonna pay the fee if you let old Broham bend over. You making it sound something different. I can see straight through the BS. He didn't want no problems with Peabody. He did not want no problems with Peabody. Peabody is the originator starter of the UBNs in prison. That means he started a prison gang. Peabody been in there like 40 years. In prison 40 years. Peabody went SNY because he was tired of the politics shit that they was playing games in the organization that he helped start. Of course, a old Crip nigga know Peabody from way back in the day. The nigga been in jail 40 years. That's why when you said, man, you better sell some ass, he thought you were telling something subliminal, and he was ready. And then when you said, oh yeah, he didn't even know what was cracking. When I said open the door, he didn't even know what was going on. No, he thought you was finna say, come on in, sir. Lay on his bed. Stop playing dumb. But like I said, y'all ain't finna hear from me from a minute. It's lightning and all that, man. I gotta get in here before it start raining. Hard.
Yeah, that's my son. Hear about your mom. When I slapped him, I was not proud of him because he's a 60-year-old man and he in the walker. Feel me? I slapped him. Yeah, man. They keep counting the about your mom. Slap good, he fall. Well, this is really what happened. But the walker was like, man, he was a 60 in his 50s. But he fall.
60-50, same thing.
Just get lower.
Now you're trying to act like you act.
Nigga just said he sells some ass, nigga. Everybody like, why you doing my nigga? Just say he sells some ass. Like, nigga, they don't make cop they want to look bad, bro. Nigga ain't condoning that shit. And dad rolled it up after I slapped cut. His dad rolled it up. Tell him. And I get sent to the hole and go to motherfucking. In fact, I didn't get done. Get sent to the hole. No, they raided my cell. And I shut my phone off. And that's how they like getting like pushed. Like they bet that they 12 me that I ended up getting sent to hell. You feel me? And then but his grandma ended up coming up with more money and everybody ended up getting paid. That's my my experience with radio. Like, weird type dude, like super animated, but not really violent. Like he had talk all that, but like okay, he had like when it was when I get to the together, like that. He didn't start talking. Hey, mind your own. Open out over, I leave Lancaster, it. Bring my name up like crazy, like he's not my rich brother. You feel me? And I'm gonna lie to you. There, I'll beat her ass. But he just bring up my brother. Because what Monty said, he was my nigga when he said he should have knocked him out all in that yard. When he's out the pounding about bro and bringing my name up, popping about braids, I would have told him nice, be like, hey, look, stop. Not, you feel me? Stop. And if you would have did it, when that, like, she's to the six, I would look kind. Feel me? And I don't play these weird games and really look not like that. Really weird. You just get 28 letter to the district attorney to try to get your girl arrested. They don't respect you. They don't respect nothing like that. You talking about real mom. Like, come on. And me and Rachel used to be cool until he did that. I don't know how he feel about me slapping his dad. You feel me? But hey, I'm gonna get that feel me. And guarantees matter, especially on your brakes. Firestone Complete Auto Care.
At Wayfair, delivery and setup can be as easy as, well, doing nothing. Women's Choice Delivery and Fast Expert Setup. Every call.
Rocket in there. Well, leave my nigga alone, bro. You gonna come out? Yeah, I'm gonna see. got a squirrel on Damo, and blood ain't going nowhere. Oh, no, he right there. He pissing right there. He body frame. Blood know where the piss at. Dead pissing nowhere. Blood. The door open and all that. Blood ain't going nowhere. We let him out. He coming back for sure. That's right the people. That's the people. Go back in his spot as soon as he done. Dead homies. Some stick going on. Tapping on the whole shoes. Oh hell, they gonna go crazy on that. They gonna be like, what the fuck? And blood woke blood up, so blood is stripping. Dead homies. He fishing, he going back in the shit. He back in the heat. He said, know that. You know where you supposed to do it at. Yeah, for sure. For dead homie. Hey man, tapping on the whole show, we going crazy, man. Let me get straight to the interviews on the hook. Yeah, on here. I'm on the market. I am. This shit. Can you hear yeah, you ain't let me know. Yeah. Listen, what's happening? What's happening? It's fucking up. What's happening? Yeah, I know you're. I wanted to get on here just us so I could do the interview. Obviously, with you, if you wanted to go to live, we could. Oh yeah, for self, you know, name Johnson. Nobody goes. Hey, I'm the only boy in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Greg, the hoes would just give me poo poo, just like, let me see your boy. You know, count with it up. Got the kid. Oh, I already know what's going on. That nigga TJ, that nigga Tank Bass had just stopped being with me too. Got the kid. Oh yeah. He say he's supposed to be confident. Yeah, yeah. I remember a nigga you and nigga was telling me about the story. Nigga was asking me about nigga telling me what the first situation. Remember the shit? Oh yeah. Nigga, I get my nigga. I on here, nigga. I know he was in the county, and I knew he was on the hill. Damn, I be seeing you. Look, I'm here. Place in the county, boom. We landed 22, 24, boom. I was right upstairs from you. I'm looking for, you know, I'm like a kind of kid programming for the niggas, C3, the tall nigga told my celly at first. I was being called, touching shit, but cut like this, and he was like, I wasn't thinking. It's saying the tall one. It was two of them over there. It was the brown skin short one, and it was the tall one. On Compton, but C3, the first one, he be. Yeah, cause look, he was windshield, so they picked up blue and yellow. So the whole time I'm housed up there, cause I already had knocked the nigga A-Wack and the nigga D-Man from the south side to run me a race side. And when I was just doing with chaos and Spook Town niggas, you was in there with D-Man from South Lake, what D-Man? RT on the hill, we landed in 623. Oh, yeah. It was VI. He's going to be. I'm good. I see the nigga chaos. Yeah. And then Baby Evil, the nigga Booyah out Queen Street. There was niggas in that motherfucker. Oh, now,
Double down. Deckers and Rallies, $3.49. Doubles.
Double down.
The cheese toasty new sourdough double melt with 2 beef patties and grilled onions. Cheese double or a spicy chicken double, just $3.49 each. Go all in for less. Only at Checkers and Rallies.
yeah, I played in 254 games. At the time of retirement, I was like in the top 20 players all time in games played. Wow. So how did I maintain that edge every single year and play in 254 games? I probably would have played more. One year I tore my hamstring and I was out like 10, 12 games. I think these guys nowadays, it's better for them mentally that they know there's a possibility that they can come back from an injury like that quicker because of technology. Back then, we were like, you might be done for your career. This can do whatever it wants to do. But if this ain't working with this, then we got problems. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm Dr. Myron Roll, Hall of Famer, Pro Football legend, and Super Bowl veteran Andre Reed redefined the wide receiver position. A dynamic force on the field, he spent the majority of his career with the Buffalo Bills, becoming one of the most decorated players in franchise history, making 7 Pro Bowls and appearing in 4 consecutive Super Bowls. Since hanging up his cleats, Andre has dedicated himself to inspiring others, promoting fitness, nutrition, and mental resilience. He joins us today. Let's learn a little bit more about Andre Reed. But first, a message from our sponsor.
What do you do when things get tough? You don't give up. You stand your ground. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic PSMA positive prostate cancer, add hormone therapy, and can delay chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA positive cells. Pluvicto can be used before chemotherapy for some people. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto because every day without cancer progression is a victory.
My name is Andre Reed. Grew up in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I was a sports kid. If you were going to find me, I was going to be at the park, playing basketball, playing football, any sport that was going on, I was there. Actually, when I grew up, when I got older, I wanted to be an astronomer because I was so fascinated with the stars in the heavens and knowing that there's probably somebody else out there other than us. I got drafted to the Bills. My first 3 years, we only won 6 games. But you know what? I started and I got a lot of experience playing, and obviously it was a prerequisite to years later. My dad said, much is given, much is expected. And we all, as athletes, do our things, but people don't realize a lot of athletes have their own purposes. Very important for me to advocate for good health because health is wealth, and if you don't have that, you don't have anything. Brother Andre Reed, man, thank you so much for being on Help Us. Thank you for joining us today.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah.
To be here with you, man. I'm blessed to be here with not only somebody of your stature, but what you have accomplished. All these guys that play football and get degrees and do the things that they do, you're like the benchmark, of that. So
I appreciate
big up
that.
to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to start your early years, starting in Allentown, PA.
Yeah.
Tell me about that environment, that community, how that shapes your physical activity and your love or interest in sports.
I was just a kid with a big afro, and I was all over the place. So I think I found a love of sports not only through my dad, but my dad's friends they were all your coaches, all your dad's friends. They were not only your dad's friends, but they were the coach of the football team. They did the basketball team. They did everything. That's how I really, found out about what family really means. People that take care of you. I always remember a lot of the things that they said to me. Besides my dad, I think the way I am and the person I became is because of the people that were around me. I was always around people that wanted me to do better than them. And I think that was what my dad really wanted for me. Is like, well, he was a construction worker. He didn't have an education. He quit school in 8th grade, to help his family. And he was all about getting an education. And if you have something, being around the right people to put you in the right position to get that, you got to do that. So he always wanted better for me and my brothers and my sister.
Little known fact, I grew up in South Jersey,
Okay.
near Atlantic City, and I have some friends who are from that Kendall Square, Downingtown area.
Went to school with a guy from Downingtown.
Come on. And I remember there was this running back growing up that I used to look at. I think his name was Kevin Jones, I believe. Ended up going to Virginia Tech, playing for the Detroit Lions. But yeah, now some great athletes and great football in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your introduction to football in high school, how that went for you, how you took it, especially in that area.
Yeah. Back then, I just turned 62. So back then,
You look good, by the way, brother. You look very good.
come on. I think back then that, families were all about sports and all about, education and all about knowing each other and helping each other out. I didn't have a lot growing up. It was just like sports was my thing. And I started playing football when I was 8 years old. First time I put the helmet on at 8, and the last time I took the helmet off, I was 38. So 30 years of football I played. It put the bricks on the house that I needed to be who I am today. And as a former player, this as a former player, you're obligated. You have responsibilities, and you have to take advantage of those responsibilities that were given to you to give back to the next generation. And as a Hall of Famer, it isn't just a name. There's a lot of responsibility to that. To see all these guys that I looked up to, a lot of them,
Yeah.
it just brings me back to that little kid that had a helmet on that didn't, it didn't fit. You had no mouth. You had a mouthpiece. Talking with the mouthpiece in your mouth, and you like take it out so you can talk. So I can. Those are the little things, man, that I remember. Like at this point, that really, built the foundation for me to be not only the player but the person.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think that guys or even girls, when they become sort of a reflection of their environment where they grew up, and where you grew up. You talk about your father, hard worker, hard labor, blue collar, tough. I think grit sometimes gets like embedded into young people, and then it manifests themselves into their work ethic and into how they get it. And how do you feel like your environment sort of like forged and fortified you to that blue collar tough work?
Yeah, my dad was a construction worker, so he, get up at 6 in the morning. He's on the job by 7, and it's 90 degrees outside in the summertime, and he's laying, forms and concrete. And he didn't come home till 7, 8 o'clock at night sometimes. My mom was a factory worker. So as a kid, I'd go past the factory and I'd see her in the window, and she's on a sewing machine with all these other women. I tell people, like, to this day, I said, one time I go past that every day walking home from school, and I said, one of these days you're not going to be doing that. Come on. And I'm going to be the one that's going to you're not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me chills because it is the foundation of who I am that my dad taught me. like too much is given, much is expected. You expect a lot, but you have to do the work to expect it. And that's where I got that work ethic from. As a player, I can't tell you how many hits I took back then when we used to be able to play football. That's right. There you go. And I took that upon myself, even when I played with the Bills, that I was that guy that got in those things, and they put that on me, and I had to believe that I could do that. And that comes from my dad, because my dad was that kind of guy. That's awesome. Yeah. You eventually made it to touchdown, and you went from quarterback to wide receiver. Yes. When did the idea of switching positions happen for you? My last year in high school, as soon as I got to Kutztown, the head coach came to me. He said, "Have you ever played wide receiver?" And I said, at home with my buddies in the yard and at the park and my brothers and everything. You thought you could play every position. He goes, "Well, we want to put you a receiver because you can play quarterback and you can run with the ball. You're very good with the ball." I said, "Okay, wherever you need me, I just want to play." That was the beginning of it right there. Now, do you think that if were in an era of the yeah, yeah, knocking at your door, I was in the NIL right now. Yeah. Yes, I probably would go. Yeah, yeah. But see that as it, it's pros and cons too now, right? Because my wife is a sports marketing agent, okay, and she deals with a lot of young kids, high school kids now. They're going to get them out of high school, yes, before they even get to the college, right? Because the college now is, they become an entity just like a NFL team. Yeah, the big schools, and who knows? Hindsight's 2020. You know that. Who knows if I probably would have been there at Kutztown for 2 years and went to a bigger school, of course. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of hard for those smaller schools like the Kutztowns, like the Shippensburgs, like the Slippery Rocks, like to say, well, I'm gonna bring you in, I'm gonna try to mold you, try to get you right. But knowing in the back of your mind that, but these guys, when they get an opportunity, they're gonna go to Pitt, they're gonna go to Rutgers, they're gonna go to Notre Dame, they're gonna take the next opportunity. So I know it's hard right now, but yeah, I always thought about that with your story. What moment or performance made you realize pro scouts were seriously taking notice of your talent, your skill, and how did the added pressure affect your training and preparation at that time? That's a great question. College, I went to a little D2 school, and one thing about the school I went to, they named the stadium after me. Come on. I have two stadiums, a field. I got a lot of things named. You're collecting like Thanos, like with rings or the exactly. Here's a kid that wasn't supposed to be anything, just maybe living back in Allentown and, having a wife, maybe a couple kids, whatever, just being a regular dude, going to work every day, so providing for his family, just like my dad did. But, the man upstairs had me on a different route here. And I think, that was, the start of whatever that I was going to be as a person, as a football player. I want to move to the NFL. You're drafted by the Bills, a team now known for its success, but that wasn't the case when you arrived, when you first got there. Right. What did you guys do to change that mentality, that perception of the Buffalo Bills around the league? Well, in sports, the word culture is really, really important. And I think the Bills back when I got there in '85, y'all probably weren't born in '85. Football was different. The world was different. Everything was different. There was no internet. There was no social media. No, nothing like that. So when you walked in the door, this is it. You can't there's no second thing over here. That's gonna help you out. You had to go what was there. And that's I just wanted a chance to play. A D2 kid wasn't really you didn't really see that at that time, in '85. Um, and I thought I just had a chance just as much as anybody else. A lot of times when I was working out doing those things, I was just thinking about when I was that little kid in Pop Warner, when I went to high school and junior high school, and then high school, and then college. That really was embedded in me as a young kid. That can be anything I want to be if I apply myself and I work hard. My dad was all about working. If you didn't work, you shouldn't expect. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. We talked a bit off camera about our mutual friend Daryl Talley. Yes. After I left Jersey, I spent actually more than half of my life in Orlando, to myself Florida, and then had a chance to meet Mr. Talley, and he was incredibly influential in my early career, getting to the NFL. I'd work out at Wild World Sports at Disney. He'd come out, train with me, and it was awesome. He was really, really cool. And I know he was young, early. Martine. Yeah. You know, Daryl, was he the best, like as far as talent wise? No. But up here and in here, there was nobody better. He was a heart of gold, and he made sure everybody was doing what they were supposed to be doing because he had that. You need that. You were part of some key offenses, the K gun offense. K gun, yeah. You know, this is a help as well, though, right? So I'm talking about like that stress that's put on your body when you're working so rapid and you're pushing like stuff like that. Something, Myron, and how that came about because our head coach Marv Levy, we were in practice one time and we started like it was like just a 2-minute drill. You know, at the end of practice, you go, hey, 2-minute drill just to get you in the situational stuff. And the offensive coordinator said to Marv, he goes, why don't we just start the game like this? Because we're going to catch them off guard. They don't know. Right. So we used to run teams out of the stadium. Yeah. No huddle, just go right up there. And it became something like the announcers, every time we played on TV, they were like, you know, they get a playoff every 18 seconds. And that's like you said, you talk about your heart pumping. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. You gotta be in shape, no doubt. And if you're not in shape, you're not gonna be able to run that. We had to be in shape. I mean, Thurman, him calling the plays, me and James Lofton, Don Beebe. I mean, we had guys that were just relentless, just going at it. And that's how we beat people. You appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls. That's an unprecedented feat. Tell me about the mental resilience it took to keep getting back there, back there, and then maybe falling short just a little bit. Funny, 35 years, so many years later, the first 5 years I was in the league, they were like, no, you guys got there and didn't win. I go, okay, you know, it's all about winning. Guess what? The man upstairs didn't have that for us. So we have to live with it. How do you live with it? You come back the next year. If you don't like it, or then beat us. Right. You couldn't beat us. Until you beat us, then what you're saying, okay, I'll kind of like go with it. But until you beat us, don't say anything. So I think we set a precedence during those 4 straight years that it'll never happen again. I mean, you know, the game now is so it's not that it's different, but it is different in a lot of ways. Yeah. To go to 4 straight, it'll never happen again. To go to 2, it's hard. Yes. To go to 1, it's hard. And there's guys that played in this league years and years and years. I've only never played in 2 playoff games. I played in 21 playoff games. Oh, man. Yeah. That's a season and a half. Well, now it's what, 18, 17 weeks. So we look at it every time I get with the guys, like, you know, when I get with all the guys, I go to games and I see the guys. We don't think that we're worse and bad, or we're this bad team. Nobody beat us. Was it sort of like a collective understanding that you guys had as teammates and said, you know what, if we look internally, that can give us the mental strength to like withstand all the criticism that we would get from the outside world. Yeah, and I think that we're failures. And that's why we came back every year, because we wanted to prove that if then you show me the mentality that you need to have to beat us. Right. Because obviously our mentality, what we do is a little better than yours. Mm-hmm. So, and you know, life is up here. Right. This can do whatever we want to do. But if this ain't working with this, then we got problems. Yeah, definitely. You talk about it being hard to get to the Super Bowl. My cousin Samari role played in the NFL for a while. Samari, the man, and I remember watching him with Steve McNair. They played the greatest show on turf, and 1 yard short. 1 yard with Ken Dyson. Yeah. I was like, oh, Samari, you'll be back next year. He looked at me and said, don't you think that? You know, it's nothing's guaranteed in this league. And he never got back. So we always talk about that. But you're absolutely right. It's a blessing to even get to the show and to be able to perform like you all did. It's awesome, man. And some guys, like you said, never get a chance to taste what that is, and you know, get that feeling of being out there on, you know, Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, the first one, it was the Gulf War in '90, and we're out there for the national anthem. And I'm standing from here to the wall or to that wall over there, and it's Whitney Houston singing the national anthem. And I was like, yeah, that's Whitney Houston right there. And we were at war. Yeah. And then the next year, it was Michael Jackson. And walked right past him. Man, I was like, we were losing at halftime. It was like 13-7. Yeah. And I was with one of my team. We were walking into the locker room, and I saw Michael. I go, it's Michael Jackson right there. I was Michael Packer that day, man. Yeah, dude, that's iconic right there. Right. What that really means, as a 15-year-old kid, I never thought, you just never thought that you would be in that situation, or you never thought like a lot of the situations I get in, or I was in. That's this little nappy-headed kid from little old Allentown, PA, would be in that. What I want to talk to you about, Andre, is how you maintained an optimal sort of physical peak condition while you're.
Man, shut up. What's the deal? What's the deal?
Yeah, man. From Atlantic. Atlantic. He came in there popping it. I got me one thinking I'm a weird type nigga out here. You up and hit this. Hey, look, Wayside got the day room. They got the small day room when you first come in. They did deep cleaning. They didn't put us in the other day room. He tripping. Yeah. Like, when we first come in. First came in there, yeah, the big one, just a little guy right there. Nigga run his fade right there. Nigga run his fade, run it right there. Run it right there to the back, get his reset button. Boom, bam, go out. Like, what happened? Like, tell Baby D that you want something too. Fill out up to my other girl. I just came out for the bed. I'm like, super. That's what I can have. That's when the shit happened on D3. You gave a nigga the Yaki Vici. The night Yaki Vici on door. That's why I said, I don't think so. But the situation with Cub was when I had basically it was niggas from Drake on the chair, niggas faking all type of niggas on the chair. We was calling each other bitch, got no niggas from street. So I had ended up calling her bitch, which the nigga really didn't really mean it like that, but the nigga had to get her say, you feel me? So down there like 2 weeks later, that nigga do wrong, and I think do wrong. And somebody got Cub pumped in the cell with me. I was in that motherfucker sleep. He was already pumped in. I'm like, ooh. When I got up, dead home. Yeah, for PDN. I'm kid. We won't get somebody. I was with him. I was I think that was good. Got the nigga popped in because we had to wait like a whole weekend something.
This nigga Braves was in the county jail for 100 years. He know everybody. He been in there 100 years before he took his time. Yeah, man, Jay. Hey, he was in there 5, 6 years. Them niggas know everybody in LA.
He activated me. I was hot. Like, down there. I'm like, ooh, this guy. So, North Bay, what? So, what? I really wanted to put in the house. Niggas don't really like interviewing niggas. Niggas I was fine with it. Okay. Yeah, understand. Nigga, what was the like wait, yeah, I want you out there going crazy on the dead. I'm gonna keep this. I want a nigga like first experience when a nigga knew he was all right. You out there, and you even to everybody what's going on in that. Yeah. What's the name? Hey, yo, Lord.
The next generation of quality from Tacoma is here. Optimized for forgiveness, reimagined for done.
At first thing is that nigga, that really made a nigga because all of I was trash with shit. Yeah, cut it, broke shit in there and all that. I get Cuz props. I ain't no type of nigga that's gonna fit right here in line, be saying the rules, but Cuz did that, Lord. But a nigga he didn't got on niggas for Ramona, all type of niggas that. Red niggas, Mike, Monique, all type of niggas. Yeah, Recreation. You know, from the beginning, it was like, you know, homies just follow these policies on me. Like, you can't just be like, nah, I was in the county, but yeah. Go up at some point and homies be like, oh, you know, a nigga powerhouse. It was like when niggas putting homies out, niggas like, oh, you know, like nigga on North Street, I'm a powerhouse. Look, so they came over here, cuz come out, did this the cuz nigga on the street, so nigga, that's what he was. North Street. Hey, with cool names like it will switch Ken Low, nigga, the homie J Don was powerhouse with the best too before he did Blunt. Nigga, J Don, it was homies in that motherfucker. Nigga, that was powering up. That's all we know how to do. We are Ken Low, nigga, the homie J Don was powerhouse with the best too before he did Blunt. Nigga, J Don, it was homies in that motherfucker. Nigga, powering up. That's all we know how to do. We a small hood, you feel me?
Dead up.
That's just like right now. That's just like right now. Motherfuckers send me going viral, then they be like, "Oh, the politics, we didn't even think y'all are." Yeah, that's just you ain't been in the city like that. Nigga been going. Yeah, nigga. I get somebody get the over there and just do videos. I see you over there. I see you over there. You bullshit. Hey, I see you over there. I'm crying every morning. I see you over there. Like, Kevin McConnell back on the middle. And somebody. I gotta clean up the room. We gotta leave here. Oh, I was like the other night, my nigga. You know, other young niggas the other night, like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's crazy, right? And I try to band that they always for the whole people. Hey, yeah. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's keep it solid with the OG.
Here with Brody in that thing, he said
About to get the wig ready.
when you remember C3,
He said we're smoking crystal.
I was in the county before I had to go back to the bed, and the nigga from Southside came in. I was going to see on club, but then he been down like 15, so I let him slide. You feel me? Up and dub.
He been down 15, so you let him slide with smoking crystals. You out of pocket.
Like because I'm like, that's for you, me. Nah, the one that's in the county right now, baby milk. Okay, you tell Bill. Yeah, you hear me? What's cutting in? He was like, E White or one of them. He been down now. Something. On a low key. What are you? Like 35, 38. You know, I was
35 and 38 is some whole different years. 35, 38. It's just crazy.
Milk and all that. Not out, man. They don't play like that.
I'm 45 Cred.
We got pepper spray and all like I was on club. Oh, you went live. You channel 5, D? Yeah, you know we doing live. Ain't no more talking. Yeah. because we set button on top of 50, then fell in the I felt we was in 7. Damn, I think 7-12. Or 7. We was over there 7-13, 7-12. That was
Supermax.
like 7-18 that time. Hey, I seen you do video with the new video. I ain't even gonna lie. I be niggas ain't getting like one crazy in the video. The new thing, I be Gotti in there. I be Forrest. I be 40s in there. And then they put you know, nigga gonna have to run me pull up.
Northern Tool and Equipment. Get serious.
Let's change it up real quick.
Your biggest fear came true. Your beloved pet is suddenly missing. Luckily, you have Google Fi Wi.
Switch it up to the munchie candy C.
What I got? We going up like
Ass spice. In the butt.
my gas prices on big tank. Tap in on tap out.
It's more over crunchy than peanut butter. It's all good.
Be like a podcast. You can't just be trying to force jokes into regular conversations. It just gotta happen.
I think you hosting is a good idea because that first 24-hour stream, it was lit. You remember?
Yeah.
So like we could bring that energy to the
Yeah.
live show. Plus, you know what I'm saying? We got a little guests come out and all that. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be fun. And I think it's just cool, like, you know what I'm saying, like the overall direction, you know, of where No Jumper is going, like, you know what I'm saying, doing live events, getting out there. Cause I think it's a cool thing for the fans to be able to interact with us, you know, because they watch us, and so then when they see us in person, they come up, dab it up, get a picture. I think it's a cool experience for them as well, you know.
All right. Because we gonna run through a series of things, right?
Yes.
And I don't know where you started. Cause so when you said the comedian thing, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Because, all right, in my opinion, with comedians, I don't like the comedic climate these days because they put too many limits on them. They try to cancel comedians and all that. I think it should be no limit. I mean, in the audience, say I'm in the audience and they shoot a blind joke, trying to cancel somebody, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They gonna talk alopecia. Is that what you call it?
Alopecia, the shit with Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, I ain't mad at Will Smith slapping him, but as long as they trying to cancel him, can't cancel him for it. You know?
We gotta have this conversation. What do you mean?
Smith, hey, look. All right. Everybody not gonna know how to take the joke. You gotta be ready for that. Evidently, Chris Rock wasn't ready, but I just got a problem with people trying to cancel people for jokes. It should be no limits. That's why I like the Def Jam era of comedians. You know what I'm saying? That was very unruly, offensive. Like, don't watch it if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Hear about it. You know what I'm saying? LGBT, they should be able to get bagged on, talked about, like all that. It shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody should be able to get the jokes. I believe you're right in that, to where stand-up comedy or just comedy in general should be the one artistic form of entertainment that should be protected. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're here to make people laugh. Like, laughter heals the soul, and sometimes you got to be able to laugh at yourself. Some of the, you know, the roast and stuff that they say some of the most ridiculous things about people, but it's supposed to really bring us together, and it's supposed to really lead with the message of nobody's really taking themselves too seriously. Everybody should get them jokes. And
It's
that's
supposed to be like making light of serious situations.
yeah, and that's what people understand, that, you know, one of the more difficult things to do as a comedian is you're tasked with taking really dark things and making them humorous. Like, one of the best of our generations, one of the GOATs, Richard Pryor, like, he would tell jokes about, you know, hitting the pookie and setting himself on fire. Like, that in any other realm of life would be very traumatizing, to say the least, to speak about. But he can make it funny. He can make you laugh about it. He can find the humor in it in such a, you know, a terrible thing. So I do feel like people should, you know, not be canceled. I don't necessarily really believe in cancel culture as well either. But with something as egregious as slapping a guy on stage, like, I'm not gonna lie, I lost a lot of respect for Will with that, just because it was just like, For one, bro, you've been in this game, bro, entirely too long. You've been famous since you were 15. You know it was just a joke. You know that really wasn't a deep, disrespectful joke like that. And even if you and him had some underlying issues, I would have respected it if you would have waited till that man got off stage and hollered at him backstage.
Hey, it's two sides of it though, right?
Mhm.
You gotta be. I'm against canceling any comedian for their jokes. And on the flip side of that, the comedian is supposed to be ready for the backlash at all times. I know for a long time the comedians were scared to crack a joke on Mike Tyson and his voice, right?
Yeah.
But when they did it, they want to get the good joke off, but they on ice like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He don't
Yeah,
try to
tripping.
choke me out. You feel me? So I think there's two sides of that. And I bring up the comedian thing because maybe Will Smith thought that was cool enough for him to skip over his wife, right? So this is where this leading to is who is too cool for you not to crack a joke on?
Ooh, to not to like out to where I would just spare him.
Too cool. Oh, you a man, so I don't want to use the word scared of.
Right.
Uh,
Who would I not want to? You know who I probably wouldn't joke on, and maybe we'll touch on this later because he's been having some crash out moments, social media wise lately. Adrian Broner. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
so
cool.
stupid.
He's unhinged enough to where he might want to put his hands on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might not be taking it. They've been wasted off the Reposado and say a joke about them in the wrong moment, it could go bad. So Adrian Broner, if he was in the audience, I don't care if he had the pot belly out or nothing, I'd probably tap dance past him.
hey, you tripping, bro? For 2,200 and thought he wasn't gonna pay and tried to just give him $40.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, no, you can't skip over that.
You're right. You know what? And we have to say something like, "Is this not? This is a fall off to be studied." Like, you know what I'm saying? He had to like get Uber money. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was asking his co-host, they didn't have enough money for Uber, and this is a guy whose initials used to be about billions. Kind of feels like it's about brokenness now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the chance saying a joke about AB. If I get beat up, I'm blaming you, Munchy B.
Okay, all right. Going somewhere with this.
Go ahead.
He ain't looking at those.
Bring you fun.
Where was you going blind, gang? Come on, gang.
You got a man that's a self-proclaimed millionaire. That was in the passenger seat of his own vehicle in broad daylight, beating his bacon, aka masturbating, right? And I'm not gonna say that was a transmission. Not gonna say that.
Right.
Let me just stick to the facts. Even with just the facts, that's weird. You in the passenger seat of your own vehicle. That leads me to believe it was somebody in the driver's seat. But we go just cancel that out. You beating your bacon in broad daylight in your vehicle. That's freaky / funny. Okay?
Right.
Middle of the daytime.
Right.
You pulled over somewhere. You couldn't wait till you get home. What was the urgency?
Well, okay. On the inverse, and for those who don't know who we talking, are we saying who we talking about? Or
Yeah,
I mean, I was a tape drop yesterday with Wack, and it was so crazy because I didn't see it like in the group chat at first. Somebody just walked up to me and showed. I didn't even know what they were showing me. They were like, "Don't look at this,"
and bust your eyes.
and I was just like, I could have went another 46 years and not seen that. I didn't. But what I was saying is this though. There is no, proof of anything of there, like you said, of there being anybody else involved in it. Anybody can get a hold of anything and run with a narrative. So there was nothing in the tape that led me to believe that okay, he might have been with, you know what I'm saying, this, person.
That's why I already I got my own thoughts and theories, but I X that out just to be fair, right? But I'm saying, what millionaire is pulled over broad daylight doing a jack off self?
Well, I think that you'd have to ask yourself, okay, Have you ever had sex in a car?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
With a woman, not by myself.
Right. So with saying that you have been intimate in a vehicle before, it's safe to say that whatever sexual stuff there is to be happening, okay, you're saying like, okay, hey, yeah, that's okay. And I mean,
I never pulled over to masturbate.
we don't know the what's the specifics, but I mean, you never know. He could have been talking to his wife. She could have been. I want to. You know how it is.
Hey, look, listen. I don't know, man. I expect quote unquote millionaires to move different. You feel me? With class and pave. You feel me? Like that's crazy.
I gotta hear what he says in response to it. I don't know that he's made a public, reply to it.
Well, Adam asked him, hey, they saying you was with a transmission, and then he said, well, they said you was a pedophile. He said, well, that's not true. So I don't believe it's true.
Right.
So why you asking me? But hey, look, bro, just answer the except like, man, look, it was a long drive to Vegas. I couldn't wait to get home. I said, man, I'm about to get my rocks off right now. So, it was something, yeah, because at this point you owe us an explanation.
And I'm pretty sure he's gonna address. They shoot their show tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say about it. What I would say is this though. In the age,
It's funny.
I'm not trying to normalize it. I'm just saying
normal. Like beating your bacon.
all I'm saying is this. In the age of cameras everywhere, like and
This camera, he did it himself.
no, I'm saying what I'm saying is like iPhones and the such, like what I'm saying, like we all have FaceTime the chick before, we all done send some pictures, we all done sent videos, we all done got videos, and then I feel like sometimes if it lands in the wrong hands, then whatever narrative can be that. For all we know, his girl could have, there could have been a million different things that would make
yeah, booty naked in front of the computer chair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even wait till the brawl leave. He gets to the content. He's a content junkie.
Yeah.
He's serious about his craft.
And even on the flip side of that with him, he's sitting there thinking he's in the middle, he's in the comfort and privacy of his own home.
What a prostitute. Prostitute.
This has been confirmed that this is what this was?
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is a sex worker. So you was comfortable enough to get in your computer chair. I hope he threw that computer chair away. Get that away. Like I got a chair. Leave that alone, right?
Don't put that on the curb.
Don't do that because you didn't spray that shit down and then just throw it away. Throw it away.
But, okay. Have you confirmed for sure that this was, or is this just you putting extra thoughts on it about the worker?
No. This is a worker. I don't put no extra. Look. I pride myself on not lying on people.
Got it.
Right? Although they lie on me, I ain't go. You know what I'm saying? Fight that bullshit they do with you know what I'm saying? But that was for sure a sex worker. He self-admitted that he solicited prostitutes.
He said that?
Yeah, don't it? I just said the one that he solicited, he gave the little lady $2,500. He said he don't pay that much. He said he gave some bitches from Inglewood $150 or some Popeyes or whatever. He admits to paying, you know what I'm saying? But he think it's a flex to pay for sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To each his own. But however, back to being caught slipping butt ass naked.
Right.
Like, bro, people gotta be careful, bro.
So you've never had a situation where you got caught slipping with a female, she maybe got some pictures or some videos of you that you wouldn't want the world to see?
Ready to learn more about Entivio today? Talk to your healthcare provider and visit Entivio.com. With Entivio, you may be able to pay as little as $0 per dose. Plus, our team can help connect you with additional support programs.
So it's just commercial, man.
Correct. Of the right in the United States,
So
and that threat.
bullshit.
We're wanting to see.
Yeah, like just something that you thinking, okay, I'm sitting here, I'm building with this young lady, we doing what we doing, whatever is being filmed, whatever, that's just obviously something that you would assume would stay between you and her. And then let's just say one day she get mad because she find out you got a side chick or something, and then all of a sudden.
One time I was back because I was married. I'm divorced now. So and I was breaking the law of marriage. You feel me? And I was taking me a little nap. You feel me? Girl, like in front. I'm laying down. She just took a picture of her tongue stuck out. You could clearly see me in the background, and it was to get my baby mama mad. You feel me? But it wasn't no I'm butt ass naked or how the girl had whack in the hotel room with his ass up while you on Clubhouse and blood. Like whack. If you this millionaire you claim to be, where's the NDAs? Huh? Oh, Poirot. Hey, cause something gotta change, man. You gotta start moving like a nigga with some millions, bro. If you really got them, right?
No, I feel you, and I just think that sometimes, we get just as human beings. Sometimes you get comfortable in your surroundings, and sometimes stuff can go left, and then all of a sudden, they leak in text messages, or they leak in pictures, or they leak in videos, stuff that was probably just an intimate, regular moment before then, but now it could just be looked at crazy because.
Okay, so dope boy, you pulled over broad daylight and beat your bacon before.
I've never done that.
But you said regular. That's what I'm saying.
I've never pulled over it. I mean, and I can't smash no car. That's a lot. I'll be then kick that bitch into reverse and we be off a cliff.
Hey. No, ain't nothing wrong with no car sex, but it was just I just had to tap on that shit. And then I'm saying, bro, if you're a true comedian, man, you ain't passing on no shit like that, bro.
So what you saying is,
so during a live show at No Jumper, that better be a part of your set, bro.
That gotta be,
bro.
We'll see what happens, but like
what kind of pussy is that? Bomb is I can't wait to get to you. Hold on, matter of fact, just hop on the FaceTime because I can't wait to. Wait up and get inside you, so I'm just go midway, pull over, beat my bacon, and then
But devil's advocate, there have been times I'm pretty sure this happened to you at some point in your life. You FaceTiming with a chick and y'all talking, and she might just let me see it. Like chicks do that. They be want to see girl, like they be nasty, like you know what I'm saying. So that's not the most far-fetched thing of a woman being on the phone with you and wanting to see. I put it like this. I highly doubt Wack was just driving home and doing what he's doing. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna rub
I
one
believe
out.
he owe you an explanation. I think he owe you an explanation more than anybody because you've been his biggest advocate in that No Jumper building and outside. And when I say outside, I mean here. You know what I'm saying?
I can't make sense across the table. And I want to tell you thank you as well, because whenever we pod, you don't ever like go so hard on him when we're podcasting together to where it makes me like, oh damn, so I do appreciate your, journalistic integrity of that. Just knowing that okay, these guys are at least have somewhat of a relationship. Yeah, you don't go super hard as maybe you might go on like one of your solo video joints. I appreciate,
I do that shit on my own time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I mean, I'm curious to see what he says, or if he just, don't. I feel like some level of explanation is needed. You gotta say something. Like you gotta say something. You can't just
if he can't laugh that off, because like you caught red-handed.
Yeah.
Pause. Because he had this thing in his hand, but like you gotta be able to laugh that off, bro. You gotta be
and that's what I would like lean into the fight. Like, all right, I got caught. Oh, okay. Sometimes you gotta just be able to laugh things like that off. It ain't that serious. It ain't like it was just something really crazy and just ridiculous. Right. There's nobody in there with you.
You could cut back that, right?
Right.
Well, we don't know if nobody was in there, but
right,
I'm saying it's still you can fight that. Maybe, but no, I just had to tell that. Yeah. And why was you in the passenger seat?
And that's another thing. Like, who knows? Maybe because could we? I only needed to see the video once. I didn't care to see it.
I shared it to my Twitter. Twitter allow anything.
Right, that's the Wild West. Did you see in the driver's seat? Was it empty?
You can't. You just notice he in the passenger seat.
For all we know, he could have been right next to his lady, and they doing their thing. And so there's a bunch of different ways of different possibilities of what it could be. We'll see how he handles it. But that's the game.
Life be
life.
But no, the next pool party or something like that, I ain't gonna make someone pull up though. But live, that's for sure though. So when they put a exact date on it, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be at the Airways.
Let me ask you this: if you've already got the first time out the way, because we've already agreed to you doing stand up, and if you get a couple of reps under your belt before then, would you do some stand up live at the No Jumper show?
Nah, not at the No Jumper show.
You ready for that?
I'd rather a different. And that's why I got to tip my hat to you, right? Because I seen in a group text, you was like, yeah, they've been cooking me this week. But no Jumper is a different audience, bro.
It is.
That's like the Apollo back in the days on steroids. Like, no, for real. Like if you ain't thick skin and you a host on No Jumper, and then like I don't even care if you got a shirt that got a spot on it that day.
Oh, they're gonna get on your ass.
It's a tough, you know what I'm saying? But when I hopped in like the little podcast and little metaverse, I learned a whole lot of stuff quick with the like ignore and all that little, you know what I'm saying?
You have to. You for one have to have thick skin, just because they're gonna say some of the most crazy things about you. And then number two, sometimes you got to get out the comment section. Like fans are ruthless; they'll have you in your feelings. Then you'll find yourself responding to people and trying to argue your case. You got to understand this is part of the nature of the beast, and they're gonna get on your ass. Like I take some of the feedback, even if I feel like it's coming from a constructive place, because they just be cooking me in the comments for everything I do now. Like,
no, but see, all right, I don't know if you heard this part of the Tuesday show yesterday. And my theory was the No Jumper audience, they need a punching bag at all. Because Flacco was that at first. Flacco was the stanky dude, and they talk about his stutter, and they attacked him for everything. And then it switched off between him and Lush. And then Ricky come along. Ricky was it.
Right.
Then Ricky get up out that seat and they set you in that seat. I think it's just like they just need somebody to. That's just how that audience moves. You know what I'm saying?
And I see that, and it's just like, I know I could be like a very loaded, gun in that sense of there's a lot, a person can say about it. Like, what I'm saying? I done came in, I done got a tattoo, I done called Spody out to a fight. I got ridiculous.
Green Beret David Clark is a battle-tested combat veteran. Now David Clark is running for Lieutenant Governor to take on career politicians, defend conservative values, and get wisdom for children. Ray David
Wasted everybody's time in life. You never pay enough for that. 07.
And avoid saying
I wouldn't watch no Doughboy Spody Face fight for nothing, let alone pay for it.
Hey. All right, scratch civilian, scratch gangbanger.
Right.
A man is a man, right? So you gave your explanation to why you woke up on demon time that morning. You hit the group text on that, and you asked for a fade. So when I hear Wax say how big this dude hood is and all, that don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing as like you didn't disrespect this community or nothing like that. So that don't matter. Like even if it was like bro, that don't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't disrespect his cripping, his community.
None of that. Nor even him as a man. Like I just said that, hey, I didn't like that. And like, you're a girl dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like somebody say something to you and it made you look away in front of your kid, like you would feel away. Like, even like my daughter, like, my daughter's, she's a straight A student. She's like, no, Dad, just debate him with your words. And I'm like, no, your daddy want to be ignorant. This is how I want to settle this. And it's still cool because it's not no overlining big issue. But like you said, we standing on man principles. It's not me against his gang. It's not me against his homies. I don't want the back fade with his friends. No, I want me and you to get out. And it's crazy too, bro, because everybody is just looking at me like I'm just this big old goofy underdog. I'm just like, man, listen, I don't know how much respect y'all putting on Sacramento name, but my homies will look at me crazy if I just, man, and like you said, man, he bleed just like me, and so I'm not going into it with this whole, because me and Adam bet $5,000. Adam said,
y'all bet 5,000.
5,000. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he said that he's gonna pay it, and Spody will beat me.
Hold on. So what's the bet? That you won't go the distance, or he won't beat you, or
it was that it won't go the distance, and that Spody will beat me. But for sure, if I stop Spody in the fight, of course he's gonna pay on the bet. He's a reasonable person. He's just saying he's betting the $5,000 that Spody is going to win this fight, and he don't believe it's even gonna go the distance of 3 rounds. I'm just like, okay, well.
So I wonder. All right. So how long is these rounds?
They're supposed to be 3 minutes, but somebody told me it might be 2 minutes. It might be 3 2-minute rounds. But even if the max is gonna be 3 3-minute rounds. So
in a minute in the corner each.
yeah, after the what's called, and I'm training now.
All right, is we gonna have anybody for the undercard?
Yeah, so apparently they're trying to put the card together now. Nutty was supposed to be on the joint. Him and CC was supposed to be getting that. I was just talking to him earlier, but I
For
guess
some reason, I don't think that's gonna happen.
yeah, I don't know
heard
that
that
it.
talking to somebody.
Yeah, so I don't know that that's gonna happen. So now Nutty was looking for another opponent. So and then I know me and Spody were actually gonna be the undercard to them. But I don't know who his opponent is now. So they're trying to get the promoters together, right? They're trying to get the financials together.
What's gonna be the main event?
It's gonna be like the right underneath, like the right before the main event. But we'll see because I think a lot of people want to see this Spody versus Doughboy happen. The more that we talk about it, we're trying to get the right promoters involved. We're trying to get everybody compensated for their time because at the end of the day, we're gonna have to go in there and fight. So we deserve to be compensated for our sacrifice. So I think that should all be wrapped up within the next 3 to 5 business days, and then we'll have. And I know the date is already locked in though for August 28th. And you come in, you rolling with me, man. When we go, man,
we
you
out
want to
there.
walk in with me, man.
And I'm gonna put that song together for you to come
Hell
out.
yeah, we're gonna go out there and mix it up, and and shout out to Spody, but we're gonna get that out the way. One
Hey,
time.
I don't think Spuddy will agree to what Wax said, bro. Spuddy, he is all man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Spuddy know the deal. And then I think this good for the culture. You have some words.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got a harbor bad energy.
But,
Y'all just gonna get it out the way, and then y'all capitalize off of it.
Shake hands, both get a bag, and I feel like there's a lot of different. It's a lot of different.
What's that brush?
It's a lot of different narratives to be played with. It's the tuna versus the gangster. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that ain't no gang member but ain't no hoe by any means. Going up against the big bad gang member. You got like the pro black dude versus the more conservative with me. Like I don't have like those really strong pro black views. Not that I'm against my people. I love my people, but like we said, like I'm a creative, I'm a comic. I got a creative license to do things that I believe are funny. I'm not bothered by words as much.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do more research on blackface and double back, because that's why I haven't even entered that conversation. As far as like with you and Spuddy go, because I'm not really knowledgeable with the concept of blackface like that. I remember watching the movie Bamboozle a long time ago, but I can't really remember what it was about like that. I know it was a Spike Lee movie, but I'm gonna do my due diligence because I don't like just running my mouth about shit I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my due diligence on that, and then I'm gonna get my input on it. But like I said with the N word, I don't think nobody should be saying it because it's a toe up word. But we got songs that make it sound good and fly and all that shit. And black people, we the flyest shit on earth. They love Mexicans. They think oldies is theirs.
Yeah.
They love our whole little. So like, but I don't think nobody should be saying it. But
But so let me ask you that. Let me give you a little kickback on that. Why, as we've transformed the word from what it used to be, and it used to be a very derogatory term. It used to be, something to isolate a group of people and disrespect them and disregard them. But now it's just more of a term of endearment, like my nigga, like you're my homie. It no longer has a racial connotation to it. You still feel like because of the roots in it that nobody should be saying it because it started off as such a atrocious word.
Although I feel nobody should be saying it because it derived from a bad place. I say it, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't about to stop. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't really want to hear a certain demographic say it. You feel me? But what I do say, because I got Mexicans from my hood that grew up around us, and to me they black, and if they said I'm not tripping.
Right.
That's just how I feel. But that's why it's like a slippery slope with that. Like, and it depends on, you can talk to 5 different people, they all gonna feel differently about it.
Right. You also feel like Paul Wall should be able to say it.
Yeah, Paul Walker. Paul Walker. I think Paul Walker should ever said, but I don't think Les should. No, for real. Les shouldn't be saying NIGGA at all.
And why? But I would feel like
he identify as Rasa. You feel me? If Les go to the county jail, he gonna run with he from a tagger gang. You feel me? They fall up under the Mexicans. And when we go to jail, we have war with the Mexicans. So Les, if you go to jail, you gonna be running with the Mexicans, and if the riot crack off, you gonna be up against us. You can't use that word.
Because of how it goes. Okay.
That's just how I feel.
Right.
But I'm telling you, everybody feel differently about it. You feel me? Somebody else might be like, man, what? Les grew up in battle rap. He one of us. He bait.
That's kind of how I look at it. I kind of feel like he's kind of got it grandfathered in because not for nothing, Lush is really like a icon, like in the battle rap scene and all things kind of urban. And he's probably got 25 years in this game of just solidified. So I feel like if he said it, I wouldn't be bothered. I'd be like, oh, that's just what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to hop over the no jumper table and break his neck. I'd rather he did.
Right.
You feel me?
And what do you feel about like Cardi B's of the world? You feel like she's good saying it?
Yeah, she a blood. She's from Bremen, New York. No cap.
Was it case by case basis of who to say?
She identified with the blacks, even though she what's that? Dominican.
Yeah, I believe she is.
Yeah, but like man, she from a bro. What she went, bro? When she run with these Bloods and these Crips, that's some black shit. That's our culture. Like you got adopted.
Right. Got doctored into this thing.
That
got it.
right there.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like, it's not one of those, overly offensive things, but, to even bring it back to the Spody thing, I just feel like, he and I, we have a cool storyline there, and I think it'll be something that people want to see, and I think it's going to be an entertaining fight for the people. I just know that it's not going to go the way that everybody thinks it's going to go. I ain't no big old soft nigga, Munchie. I promise you that.
No, I ain't just but when Adam fought, well, if you want to call that a fight with Jason Love, right?
Yeah, when he stood there for
wasn't nobody really allowed to come. It was just like some little media people that's within our sector, and a couple people that's like close knit. Wasn't nobody really there. But with the Blueface fight, it was like there's people there.
More accessible.
Yeah. So
introducing Bojangles' new Bo's chicken tenders. The only excuse for not trying them being too chicken. Don't be chicken. Try new Bo's chicken tenders. It's Bo time.
And then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra. It's the product. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on 2026 Sierra 1500 model.
Is it gonna be tickets sold to this, or how this gonna go?
Oh, it's gonna be tickets sold. It's gonna be open to the public, and so everybody that wants to see this is gonna be able to get down and watch it. I would have loved to see Flacco and Moose get down on the same car, but I don't think Flacco messes.
Hey, but this what people do that want to turn it down, right? They set the price real high.
Right.
They know damn well they ain't gonna. You not Mike Tyson. You not Tank Davis. You not with me. So instead of they saying, nah, I'm cool there, like, I want $50 million. They say some weird stuff.
Make a number so unattainable, and then it makes it seem like it's a business.
I would love for Flacco and Moose to catch the fade.
That'd be great. I think I feel like if you had Flacco and Moose on the card, you got me and Spody on the card. You get Nutty, get him a formidable opponent. I think that'd be
nice. Lush right? Because Lush, he be throwing these names out. He be on a bumper, but it be like more so people him and Adam know. I don't be like really familiar with these people.
Who could Lush go against? Maybe like a Lush and Ricky. They might match up kind of good. What do you think?
I would like somebody like Lush really like kind of got like ain't got no issue with Ricky.
What about Compa? Because remember Lush and Compa had issues back in the day.
Yeah, they buddies.
Yeah, they
buddies, but I mean,
and I don't think Lush wants that fight anyway.
They buddies
mixed up. Yeah. Who has he had any real contentious energy with anybody?
I can't call these names out like right because it be names. It's names that when he throw the little jokes out. I don't even know who these people is.
Right.
They might be no jumper people before I got there, or
I feel like we should just match up different people from the no jumper universe, and just get them all on the card, make everybody get out. But who could let? I'm just thinking about it in the office.
Oh, in the office,
or just everybody. Well, even in the zeitgeist of what we do, and just like you said, the universe out there. Who else would he? Oh, what about? Nah, he said suspect. Now they already tried that. That ain't gonna
be locked up, bro. Ain't gonna be out for that.
Right.
What about Lush and Smack?
Smack not doing that.
You don't think so?
Yeah, Smack got 1 foot, bro. He had a motorcycle accident, and then T-Rail and Smack not messing with no jumper, no way, no how. They mess with individual hosts, but like to go do something like no jumper related, they ain't gonna do it.
I actually was able to get on the because I think I spoke on this briefly last week because T-Rail and them they were just saying some shit. It was like, yeah, Doughboy over there sucking dick and da 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 da, like So Flacco got us on the phone and we were able to get an understanding. We laughed about it, like that's just how T-Rail be talking. He be talking shit. So I was glad to know that it wasn't no disrespect intended, and we were able to because I had met him before and he was he was a cool enough guy. So I was happy to be able to talk to him and just get an understanding and that's just kind of how he talks. Like he talks to his boys like that. Like they call each other bitches and all that different shit. So I was like, okay.
Smack and T-Rail kind of got like a little dark humor type.
Right. Yeah. So this week it was actually kind of cool because I was able to kind of resolve some things. Like me and Moose didn't really have any issues, but I started seeing the temperature kind of raise up. And you seen, I think I had even said that in the group chat. Like I just FaceTimed him. We just talked to him. He was just like, bro, we're not gonna do this. Like what I'm saying? Us beefing is bad for business, and there ain't no reason for us to be beefing. We can let that shit go. Like what I'm saying? So he was more than cool. And plus, we just understand, like, bro, we both brand new here. We both just trying to hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just get to potty. Like what I'm saying? So we were able to have a good understanding. So shout out to Moose, man.
All right, speaking of potty, all right, Nick pulled up to the Monday show. Nick Kenny.
Yes, he did.
And how you feel it went? Then he heard Adam critiques or whatever.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. So Adam was pretty critical of the interview. He said that he said a few different things. He said me and Moose don't have, and I'm gonna address all the things that he said too. He said me and Moose didn't have a ton of chemistry. Okay, I'm address that. Well, I'll just address it as I go down the list. Yeah, me and Moose don't have a ton of chemistry just yet because not for nothing, we've known each other a month. We've potted together a handful of times. You know, we're getting there. Plus, even in that situation, like it did kind of bum me out. I mean, and trust me, I understand that Adam's a busy guy. He got a million and one things to do. He's a CEO. He's all these other things. Cool. But my biggest thing was I would have really
no. You can't let Adam.
I'm not letting him up.
All that shit. He got a whole calendar.
So I had initially reached out in a group chat earlier, like maybe like a week and a half ago, and I said, "Hey, can we get Nick on the show?" And he was like, "Yeah." So we were already trying to push stuff around. We had initially, and Nick's a busy guy, so we had initially planned it for 12 o'clock that day, right? The day before, I'm in the chat just kind of sending over notes and stuff, getting ready for an interview, and then Adam's like, "Hey, not going to be able to do 12. I'm double booked because I guess it didn't get put on the calendar. We had talked about it in the group chat, but apparently I think it's Laura that you're supposed to send to. I didn't know that. So it didn't get placed on the calendar. So he was like 12 o'clock. I can't do it. And so he was like, but we can shoot at 7. I said, okay. I hit Nick thinking he's just going to be like, all right, because, I'm not going to be able to do it. That time's not going to work for me, X, Y, Z. Nick moved some things around just to be there. He said, you know what, though? I know it's important. I'll make sure I get there. So then he's there at 7. 7 o'clock rolls around. Adam's still not there. Then it went from I can't be there for the beginning of the podcast, but I'll make sure to hop in right away after, and then we'll keep it going. So we get about an hour 10, hour 15 minutes in. He's still not in there. The conversation kind of because Nick has some things to do. So he wasn't able to be there. So I was a little bummed for that. I'm not gonna lie, because I was just like, man, this is a really important person. Like I'm really kind of calling that favor. He's going out of his way to. And this is one of the most recognizable people in media, and just to kind of, he wouldn't, Nick didn't say anything. Like we were fine. Like we had a good interview. I texted him the next morning. Everything was good. So even if he was perturbed by it, I don't know that he would say it to me. But that wasn't the best. And plus it's like the Monday show is such in its infancy. It's like, that would have been a great look if Adam could have been there. And I know he's interviewed Nick before, and maybe that was just kind of a throw me and Moose in the water and see if we win type of situation.
Right.
And I've got mixed reviews. If you look at the comments on it, people, they're pretty one-sided on the negative thing about it. But I talked to, one of my business partners. I talked to a few friends, and they actually really enjoyed it. They were like, I thought you guys asked some real good questions. I thought it was some good conversations that was had. So,
I'm gonna check it out so I can get my own assessment of it.
yeah,
For sure.
I'd love to hear your 2 cents on it.
Hey, but my line of questioning would have been way different based on I never met Nick and you know him.
Right.
I would like to know who named your kids.
That was
Because all his kids' names is very unique.
They are very unique. Yeah.
I can't name one just off the rip, but it's some
Yes, one
something
kid
like
named Rock, another one named Ro, I believe. So I don't want to misquote his kid's name. No, you're right. All of his kids' name have some really
it's like Rock
deep
Cannon,
meaning. Yeah.
Sunset Cannon, like Summer Day Cannon. Like it, not exactly them names, but it's like you know what I'm saying.
Knowing
I think
Nick,
up to like 11.
knowing Nick, I would be very surprised to know if he didn't have a lot of input in whatever the names were, just because that's just the kind of person he strikes me as.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure if he didn't name them all personally, that he had a strong hand in the naming of it as well, though. I believe.
And I want to know if these baby mamas was putting up in the fight about the names. Females is very like, you know what I'm saying?
Names are serious.
Right.
Yeah. Did you name either one of your kids, or?
I named my second daughter.
Okay.
With me and my baby mamas. I can't the name she agreed.
Nice.
My youngest daughter named Nadia. Then my oldest daughter, her name Anaya, but I didn't name my oldest daughter, but yeah.
Yeah, I was able to name I named my daughter, and we gave her middle name as her mom's first name. So, Kiara Janae. And I don't know why, I know it's gonna sound ridiculous. I said if I had more kids, I wanted to have all my kids' names start with a K, just because I like the letter K. Just the way it phonetically looks and the way you can write it. Like,
right.
So like if I had a son, like I want to name like Kane or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many other K dude names I could find, but I don't know. I like the letter K. But yeah, I was able to name my daughter.
Yeah. Okay. I was able to name I named my grandson too. I got a grandson.
I got Nick Cannon's too. So.
Oh, you do have the names? What's the names of the kids?
Okay, Mariah Carey's son is Golden Sugan and Bryce Messiah Cannon. Then he's got a daughter, Powerful Queen Cannon, Brittany Bell Cannon, Zion Vixen, I can't pronounce that. And Zillian Hare is a daughter, I think it's called Beautiful Zeppelin. Abby D. La Rosa and a son, Legendary Love, with 3 tests. A daughter, Onyx Ice Cold.
The sun smells too fresh and it's too hot.
Mike Collins didn't come from politics. He built a business, created jobs, and knows what it means to work for a living. Started with one truck into a company that put Georgians to work. In Washington, Collins is fighting for secure borders, lower costs, and a government that works for the people. Mike Collins, a conservative workforce built for Georgia.
And you should have made play through the whole thing.
Alyssa Scott is the one. I know Sarah died by
Oh yeah, Sarah.
No, it's just those are all some powerful names. I'm pretty sure Nick had a hand in those names. but he probably got some assistance from the mamas too.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, Adam has some other criticisms for me, and like I'm the type of player in this game, bro. Like I pride myself in being coachable, so I know there's truth in every joke. So even if he's ribbing me on certain things, he's in his own way telling me the things that I'm doing that I need to fix. The two biggest things, the number one thing is the glazing thing. And I really just took myself out of it for a second and said, okay, don't take this as a personal attack.
Glazing down. Lazy on. Glaze in. Glaze on you.
Just go back and watch the content and see if you do it. And I'm open enough to criticism to see what he was talking about. Like, yes, I am very positive and I'm very like give people their flowers type of person, but I do it a little much. So I was like, okay, I can cut that off. So that was the biggest critique because it can come off as disingenuous sometimes. So I'm already doing enough to like start to scale that back. And then another thing that he said that I do a lot of times is when people are talking, I cut them off, or like I'll just be shaking my head or finish their sentences. And this is something I've dealt with since I was a kid. Like my dad used to say that to me. He'd be like, "Look at you, you're sitting there listening, and I can tell you just waiting for your turn to talk." I've been like that since I was a child, so I know that there is some truth and resonation to that. So I'm just like, okay. And I really thought about it. I'm like, if those are my biggest two critiques as a podcaster, I can course correct that. I can fix that. I can work on it. Even in this conversation, I'm making sure I'm cognizant when you're speaking to let you get your full thought out. And it's easier. It can flow. It can, so yeah, I was able to take those criticisms and, just to try to become a better podcaster. So I ain't tripping. I don't feel like he was dogging me out when he was saying this stuff, but I could have used, the 22 store on that one because maybe my nerves were a little up there. Maybe me and Moose didn't know how to navigate it perfectly, but we live and we learn. We were able to get Nick Cannon, as a guest on our only our fourth episode, and I felt like it was a good conversation. So I'm not bad about it. I would love to hear your thoughts once you check it out.
No, I'm gonna check it out, but once it get clipped up, the highlights throughout there is gonna be cool.
Yeah, there was some good conversation. We had some good talking points. I think we got some stuff that he hadn't said on other platforms. So yeah, I think it was good, and I'm just like we can only get better from here. Like I'm one of those people to where I'm always trying to get better. That's it. So I take it from the fans, I take it from the Cannon, I take it from Adam, I take it from Russell. Like I always take the keys to get better because when it's all said and done, I just want to be the best podcaster that I can be. So sometimes you got to take notes from people.
I already asked you this, but how much is that? Did I ask you how much is rehearsed on Well Enough?
Thinking about that, but I can run over again. It's not really rehearsed, but it's not as like improv as improv as people might think. Like we do have a general idea like before the episode goes, like who the teams are, what the games are going to be played. But the wild card in it is that could change 2 minutes before they say action and be like, you know what, skip that game. We're not doing Let Me Holla. We're actually going to be doing Goddamn. And everybody got to have a joke for that. So you have to have the skill set and the muscle to know how to, pivot it, especially like with the rapping and stuff. A lot of times you don't know what the other person is going to rap to you and you want to be able to rebuttal them. So if they say something to you, you want to flip what they just said and hit them back. So I would say it's about 75-25, but it's 75 improv, but then there's that 25 that you do get a little small preparation going into it.
Okay. What's the girl name? What's the white girl name?
Justina Valentine.
She cold.
She's dope. And she be freestyling like she's one of the nicest I've seen off the dome. She's really good at it. She can freestyle her ass off. And she's funny as well.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, and you coming to the show on Saturday, right? You coming out to the Wild 'N Out show, right? You gotta come pull up.
Yeah, I'm pulling up.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna be kicking off the tour. We're doing it for Netflix. So it's a lot of good, exciting things. We're gonna be going into production for the other show I told you about, the court show. So it's a lot of good, fun things on the horizon.
Oh yeah, no. You got a whole agenda.
Right. Let me ask you this before we move on from the other stuff. So they've been saying, Adam and Lester's been saying, like my rollout into the No Jumper universe has been one of one. Do you feel like I'll be able to win the fans and get them in my favor at some point, or do you just feel like I'm just gonna be this eternal punching bag in the comments until we get somebody new.
Uh,
At Capital Group, we design our active ETFs to weather the ups and downs of the market so they can be rooted at the core of a portfolio. They're meticulously crafted to endure. Capital Group, actively different, active ETFs.
It's too much buffer, man. Guess how you know it's late night, man.
I don't know if it's the went over the fan thing, right? Because
Me too, ain't feeling great, man. I'm not finna go to the buffering stage. It's another Say Less Moments. Like, hype, subscribe, man. We out, man. This is too much. They got super buffering. I ain't finna go through this. Thank y'all for tuning in. Late night.